Lions, right here at BMO Field. We'd like to welcome all players, coaches, parents, fans of the Lions. We'd also like to welcome and recognize the referees officiating tonight's game. And now we'd like to welcome your Black Cats to the field. Traditional Wolastoqey land. The land of the Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace, friendship, and mutual respect between equal nations. The river that runs by our university is known as the Wolastoq, along which the Wolastoqey, the people of the beautiful, bountiful river. Wolastoq is also known as the St. John River. Please rise, if you are able, and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome to center field Peter Batt, principal of FHS, to do our ceremonial kickoff. Let's give Peter a big round of applause. Let's play some football.
Welcome everybody, football fans of FHS, football fans of Leo Hayes, and football fans everywhere. This is the 25th annual North-South Bowl to determine football supremacy for high school football in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We have a perfect football night here at BMO Field. It's about 11 degrees, nice and clear. No wind to speak of. Our friend the Windsocky is not showing us that there's anything spectacular, so this is very much based on what the talents of the respective teams are. So, of course, we've got Fredericton High School FHS versus Leo Hayes. Right now, I believe it's Leo Hayes has a record of 4-0, and FHS has a record of 3-1. So the usual animosity that starts between Leo Hayes and Fredericton has much on the line, as who's about to set up not only football supremacy for Fredericton, but also football being able to lead in this division within high school football of New Brunswick. With me is Justin Wise, of course, the best-looking commentator in all of football in North America. Justin, welcome to tonight. This is Perfect High School Football.
Good evening, Ian, and the game is off.
Leo Hayes making great. He's down just before their own 40-yard line.
That is Sam McCain with a return of about 10 or so yards.
So I think at this juncture, Justin, I have to make my admission that if anybody sounds like I'm leaning towards one side or another, I was a coach for FHS for 3 years while back. So I'll try my best to be agnostic to the respective teams. But if I lean one way or another, my apology.
That's all right, Ian. Of course, today I'm wearing my UNB Reds football shirt, but I was a coach and player for Leo Hayes for many years, so we balance each other out well.
Excellent. We've got a running play up the middle. Good gain by number 5 from Leo Hayes. That's Braden Dupont. And according to our stick crew, not much of a gain on that play. And if you heard our on-field announcer, Gary Hall, instruct us what we should be saying, that's 2nd down and 9 for Leo Hayes.
Caden Janot is the quarterback for the Lions. So we'll be seeing a lot of action from him, and we'll be calling his name a fair amount this evening. And this one's going to be a pass.
Deep ball. Incomplete. I don't see any flags. That would mean it's 3rd down for Leo Hayes.
Pass intended for Tage Kugel. The Black Cats coverage was all over him. He didn't really stand a chance there, and we'll see the Lions punt squad come out on the field.
So head coach for FHS, Derek Madsen, has to be happy with his defense holding Leo Hayes at bay for the first drive of the night. And then, of course, Vince Sturgeon is the head coach for Leo Hayes. A low punt taken cleanly by FHS. A bit of a fumble, but no harm done as the ball falls out of bounds.
Gage Lonis was the returner on that one, but as Ian mentioned, ball falls out of bounds despite popping out, so it's FHS ball. Now, Ian, I want to get this out of the way. You know, of course, we are, look, we're closely associated with Reds football, but this event is probably the single biggest football event that happens in Fredericton every year. We get huge crowds, very, very popular event, and it's been running for almost 25 years now, ever since the inception of the Leo Hayes High School in the north side.
Absolutely. Black Cats set up shop on their own 45 with 10:39 left in the first quarter. Full house backfield. Looking to pass. Wide open to the left-hand side. Out of bounds. Be a 1st down, Black Cats.
That's Mason Coffin, the quarterback for FHS, passing successfully to Nathan Brown for a reception, for a 1st down reception.
And as we see, there were 2 Leo Hayes defenders in front of Nathan, but he was able to corral that ball for a 1st down for the Black Cats. Just into Leo Hayes territory for a 1st down.
Oh, looks like Leo Hayes might have been moving there. Oh, they reset.
Got a running play to the left-hand side. Not much of a gain. 3 Lions are able to corral the Black Cat runner.
Stone Deacon, I think, was the first one to make contact on that one.
As we'll see on the replay, that was a blitz by Leo Hayes.
Tage Kugel.
And as Justin, as you mentioned, we've got a phenomenal crowd out here tonight.
And still continuing to try to make their way in, I believe.
Looking for play action. Shuffle from the running to the right side. Out of bounds. Ooh, do we see a flag? Might be a late hit. Let's look on the replay. I don't see any flags.
No flags, but it was definitely close. We see Mason
Good
running.
blitz by Leo Hayes. Oh, no, he was in bounds as they hit him, so it's going to be 3rd down for FHS.
So that was Joseph Dara on the pursuit and ultimately pushing.
Oh, we can see head
Mason
coach
out of bounds.
Derek Mad Dog Madsen expecting that there would be a penalty, but he didn't have the benefit of our replay to see that the player was in bounds when contact was made. Thanks, Baz, for that replay.
And so 3rd down, and the Black Cats will be punting for the first time this evening.
And both, oh my, taken quickly by Leo Hayes.
Wow.
And I'm thinking there may be a flag for no yards since it didn't go very far.
No, I'm a little surprised by that because it was a low kick, didn't go far, and the ball was brought back out to about the line of scrimmage. So, I mean,
There's no question that Black Cats were within that 5-yard circle, but they weren't caught by the officials, so it's going to be first down in Leo Hayes territory, but they're only 5 yards away from center field.
Jackson Sear, there's the no yards penalty right there.
Aren't we looking?
Excuse me. Hold on. No, hold on.
The penalty was against the Cats with no yards.
Aren't we looking intelligent here?
There we go. There we go. I was a little concerned that we might have been wrong because the sticks hadn't switched over. I thought it might have been something against.
I'm glad that direct connection to the head referee we normally have is working tonight.
There we go. There we go.
First down and 10, Leo Hayes. Play action, flare pass out to the right-hand side. Good blocking by Leo Hayes. Pushed out of bounds. Should be a first down for Leo Hayes.
Bradley Moore with a great catch and run on that one. That was a fantastic run. He was fast and aggressive and with the yards after the catch.
You're so biased for Leo Hayes. Come on.
Well, look.
It was good. I don't know that I'd call it fantastic. I mean, come on, Justin.
Can we split the difference with great?
Great is great.
All right. Great is great. Great run.
And I hope our esteemed viewers will give us the break for doing the dozens in the broadcast booth. Here we go. First down and 10 for Leo Hayes into Black Cat territory. Good pass, drop back even. Quick flare pass with lots of blocking in front of him. Great gain for Leo Hayes. That's another first down, Leo Hayes.
That was Braden Dupont with the catch and run on that one, and Braden notable because he received
on the replay.
Braden returned the ceremonial kickoff to start the game. What a great run after catch there.
That's an impressive offensive play. Not only we have a quick back taking that ball, but great blocking in front of them. Quite the challenge for the Black Cats defense right now. We've got trips on the right-hand side. It's a run to the right-hand side. Lots of Black Cats there, not able to make the tackle. Number 34 for Leo Hayes was the running back, and that's Tage Kugel.
Ian, I'm going to make one small comment here. This offensive scheme is seeming very similar to the Reds' offensive scheme.
How would that be possible?
I'm not sure. It may have something to do with them sharing a head coach, but
well, I think we can see there's a penalty on the play against Leo Hayes, which is unfortunate for their offense. They made a great game.
So 10-yard penalty, making it a 1st and 20.
So first down and 20 for Leo Hayes. Caden Janot's been doing a fine job on this particular drive, but we'll see how he handles that setback with being 1st and 20 with 7:38 left in the first quarter.
All Cats, you got some work to do out there.
Motion to the left. Quick pass out to the right-hand side over the head of the intended receiver. That's second down and 20.
Pass intended for Carter Thornton. Carter didn't really have a shot at that one over his head. So this game is being hosted here at the beautiful UNB BMO Center Field, which is where, of course, we host the Reds football games. But FHS is the home team today.
We've got an equal split on the side of quarterback Caden Janot. Motion to the right-hand side. And he looks to the right-hand side. Deep ball to the corner.
That's a catch and a
touchdown, Leo Hayes.
Leo Hayes. Carter Thornton.
As we see in the replay, he had single coverage, close, but I hate to say this in a high school game, no cigar. So setting up for the extra point. 7:01 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was great coverage, but Carter just came off the ball on that one, and he made a difficult catch. He made a good catch for that to happen, and then held onto the ball as he was being tackled. Which
So
is
great
impressive.
start for Leo Hayes.
Calder Boland will be taking his shot at the point after touchdown.
And looking for the indication.
Is good by number 4, Carter Boland.
So with 7:01 left in the first quarter, it's Leo Hayes, 7. FHS, no score. So I think if we talked about before, this is the 25th anniversary of the North-South Bowl.
No, I don't think it's quite the 20. Is this the
25th?
It is. Oh, there we go, 25th. Okay, yes.
So come on, Justin. I mean, give me a break. I've been studying this for all of 6 hours. So
I just don't like aging myself. Ian.
And at this juncture, before this evening, the timing was FHS had been successful in 17 encounters, Leo Hayes 7. But as I mentioned before, FHS is 3-1, and Leo Hayes is 4-0 for the season. So Leo Hayes, with this start, has done a brilliant beginning for the first quarter. Much better kickoff than what we've seen for the punts. Taken cleanly by FHS. Looking for that gap. Ooh, almost came up in the middle. Taken down 36, 37-yard line, and unfortunately we've got a Black Cat line on the field.
So Ian, I just want to give you a little bit of context here from my commentary. I participated in the third North-South Bowl ever. So I'm a little disappointed to see that there are now 25 North-South Bowls, and I will give FHS a lot of credit. We never won a North-South Bowl, so Leo Hayes, FHS went many years winning the North-South Bowl. So as a former Leo Hayes player, I'm happy to see them having some success here tonight. But I think more importantly, I expect we're in for a fantastic game for the remainder of these 3.5 quarters.
So Justin, I have to ask the question: if you were in the, did you say the first 3 or the first?
I was in the third. You
were in the third
and the fourth.
So
North-South
being
Bowl.
that far back, were you wearing helmets at that time?
Well, you know what? You know what the crazy thing is, Ian? Standing at the gate as people were walking in, I'm seeing all the parents of the players who I played with now.
I would
right?
imagine.
This is the problem. And I was talking to a good co-teammate of mine, Robbie Parker, whose son is playing for Leo Hayes now, and Robbie was reminding me that when we were playing, he only just recently lost the scars from being tackled onto rocks, because we used to play on rock fields.
Oh, I'm sure. So it's at this juncture, I have to say that, and remember, since I made the admission. While I coached for 3 years with FHS, we were undefeated in the North-South Bowl.
Well, we just got a comment on so our feed is being broadcast, and you can comment on it, I guess. We don't have a name for it, but one viewer said we don't need to relive that pain, Justin. Well, look, I think we just got to put it behind us and enjoy the game in front of us, football fans.
That may be true, but you're already leading, so it's talk about it. It's already a comeback from the experience that you've had.
Without a doubt. So it is we've had incredibly warm weather here in Fredericton for the last several weeks. Tonight is a much more seasonal temperature out there, but it's a very clear night. It's not too cold. If you have a sweater on, you'd be very comfortable out there on the field. Absolutely beautiful night for a high school football game.
Well, especially, I mean, our fans may be slightly chilled, but for the players, this is just optimum.
Yeah.
They're not going to get too hot while they're playing. I mean, for fall in Canada, 11 degrees and no significant wind is about as good as it gets. So thank goodness we're not showing this, but we still have a Black Hat player on the field. So, and we've got some more medical staff that are coming to help the young man out. So hopefully that's not going to be something too serious. But of course, got to be impressed with the level of care that they're giving here. So just to make sure that they're safe. So again, we'll mention that if we can take a pan, there's a phenomenal turnout here as far as fans tonight. Of course, I'm sure we've got friends and students and parents from supporting both Leo Hayes and FHS. And if you're within the sound of our broadcast, by all means, there's space left. Come on out, and you're going to see a terrific football contest.
Well, and Ian, you know what's so we got a great. You're seeing all the fans there, which is fantastic. They have absolutely filled the bleachers. The bleachers are overflowing. But this is perhaps a difference between the high school football fans and the Reds football fans, because I look to my left and to my right, and to my left and to my right is the berm, like the bank behind the players' benches. Reds football fans start to fill that space as well, but the high school fans haven't figured out that you can come over to this side. So there's plenty of space behind the benches, which frankly I think is a better view anyways.
Well, that's credit to a more academic institution being a university versus high school. I mean, once they have a little bit more experience in higher education, I'm sure that they'll come over to the Burn.
Maybe.
Not to comment on the ability of the teachers in the respective high schools.
Yeah.
But, also remember that typical games played by FHS or Leo Hayes is not at BMO Field, so they wouldn't have the opportunity or the experience of realizing that the berm is to their benefit.
Well, and that's it. Just not just a minor lack of familiarity with the terrain.
Not to mention the hot dogs are on their side of the field.
Oh, that's a good point too.
So again, phenomenal turnout by the fans here. I think we still have people coming through the gates, and we're not typically, we don't have everybody all the way to from the screen all the way to the right hand side of the sidelines. It's an impressive turnout.
Yeah, it really is. It's fantastic. It really demonstrates how much the Fredericton community supports football. And Ian, I want to say one of the reasons why the Leo Hayes coaching staffs, they came together at the start of the year. They said, let's see if we can make this game happen at the BMO Center Field. And one of the rationales for this is, yes, we recognize that this is a fierce rivalry between these two teams, but they all form part of the the Fredericton football community. Many of these players on both sides of the ball are going to be playing for the UNB Reds here in the coming years, at least we hope.
Absolutely.
And so it's a great opportunity to merge various elements of the local football community.
Well, I think it's kudos to Coach Sturgeon for thinking. I mean, it's I don't want to go too far afield from what we're used to for football in North America, but I can say there's a tradition in certainly the UK, and I would presume in Europe. When you get a big game like this, you try and find a neutral ground, and also something that's, I'm sure that the fields that FHS use and Leo Hayes are lovely fields, but still they're not going to have all the facilities we have at BMO. So if it's going to be a highlight match between Leo Hayes and FHS, why not come to the venue that's got the most amount of facilities for them to take advantage of for something as important as the North-South Bowl?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the numbers of fans that they consistently get at this game year over year.
So just to let everybody know, if you're late to the broadcast, we've got a player from FHS who has been injured on a play. And of course, all the staff are making sure that they do the utmost care to make sure that this player is okay. So they're taking time before they're able to take the player off the field, and that's why you're not seeing any images. But our friends from Aurora Productions are making sure that you see the cast of thousands. I don't know if we can count that high in this crowd, but almost the cast of thousands that are here to watch the North-South Bowl. And hopefully we can get back to action soon once we make sure that the young man is taken care of appropriately.
Well, Ian, just to give like a bit of a reference for numbers, I confirmed prior to the game that the bleachers alone hold 600 fans. And those bleachers are absolutely full. And there are fans stretched all along the, as you can see from the photo, all along the that far sideline to the edge of the field. So
maybe
maybe
we can claim a cast of 1,000.
1,000 is, I think that's the low end. That's a low end.
Yeah, but if we don't get to 2, we're not allowed to say cast of thousands.
Well,
I learned that in university, by the way.
Okay, all right. Well, it's.
Don't know that I would have pulled that off just by. As a matter of fact, I didn't go to high school either at FHS or Leo Hayes, so we can commend my lack of education to the high school in the west end of Montreal that I attended.
I'm going to tell you, you may be technically correct here, but I am also certain that I can make an argument, being a lawyer, of course, I can make an argument that we may be able to refer to thousands in the plural.
So it's so that means you're like Tom Cruise in A Few Good Men, is you're making an argument.
I am making an argument.
That's the important stuff when you come from the legal community, regardless of where you are. Make an argument.
That's it.
Whether you're in a restaurant, make an argument. Whether you're buying groceries, make an argument. Whether you're commenting on a football game, make an argument. All your professors in law school would be pretty proud of you.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job.
Well, you're not getting paid for this.
Oh, well, I mean, not in money.
Well,
but.
It's not your job. Megan would tell you that.
Yeah, she reminds me of that. Yeah. We're not making money for this, are we? No, we're not.
Well, it's the same thing, that this is out of the goodness of our heart for this high school program. And if any of you have watched this on the UNB Reds broadcast that we'll also be doing tomorrow night as they take on the Dalhousie Tigers, thanks to our illustrious convener, Brian Freeman, we don't make any money with them either.
No. It's what a fun week to have a doubleheader, though, eh? We haven't done a doubleheader ever before, I don't think.
Well, how much better than a Thanksgiving weekend to be able to pull that off?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's a long weekend, too. That's pretty good. I'm seeing here on our little cheat sheet that our esteemed game coordinator, Kim Ryu, prepared for us, by the way, on phenomenally high-quality paper. 40 years of FHS football. 40 years of FHS football.
And who started that?
Well, who started FHS football?
I think we've got something on that.
Do we?
Look on your next sheet.
Well, if you know the answer, I mean, why are you hiding the answer from me?
I'm not hiding anything. I mean, come on, counselor. I think we've got some notes on that. I think it was Darren White.
Darren, okay.
Who was the initial who started to build the early efforts. And White organized a petition that garnered signatures from over 3,000 students from FHS and more than 1,000 alumni. So, of course, they were challenged with funding. So they had an estimate of $10,000 plus startup costs. And White successfully initiated a season ticket campaign that aimed at selling 500 passes. So the organizers navigated administrative hurdles that we can all attest to that's necessarily not a lot of fun, including meeting 7 conditions, and secured a 5-year commitment from FHS. The inaugural season was 1985, and the head coach was Coach Donnie Davis, who happens to be on the sidelines tonight, and I think will be recognized at halftime. So any of the ginger-haired fans of Donnie Davis will watch out for Coach Davis as we honor him come halftime. They struggled to a 2-6 record, but they laid a foundation for the future successes of the Black Cats. They did an immediate championship in 1986, so first year they had a tough time. But in the second year, the Black Cats achieved a perfect regular season and won the New Brunswick High School Football League Championship. That team included players that remain involved in football to this day. They tried to get out, but they kept dragging them back in. Just like one of the Corleone friends that we like. So sports editor David Ritchie recognized Darren White's efforts in what's called a study of perseverance, crediting him with the driving force without whom the championship would not have been possible. And I think, as we talked about before, being able to be victorious in the 17 of these North-South Bowls, it's a pretty impressive record that FHF has done. So I want to mention at least the coaches that I was involved with. Head coaches would be Larry Wisniewski, who was also the chairman of the Atlantic Football League for many years, and I think just stepped down this year as far as being the the chairman of the Atlantic Football League. Gary Norcott was not only the head coach for many championship years, took a sabbatical and then came back to be an offensive coordinator when I was lucky enough to help with the coaching staff with FHS. We, of course, have Donnie Davis, and I'm probably missing a couple that landed in the 40 years of FHS football. So just to give you an update, we've got some help from either an ambulance crew or the Fredericton firefighters who are getting ready to help the player off the field. So again, we've got some marvelous care here for the player that's down. I would anticipate we've got about 5 or 10 minutes before we get that player off. So this is an opportunity if you want to get to the kitchen and get anything you wish to support this game, and then we'll get going as soon as we make sure that this young man is properly taken care of.
Ian, I'm just going to I'm gonna give a shout out here while we're waiting. I see I'm just looking at some of the coaches that are down on the field. On Coach Sturgeon's coaching staff is a fellow named Len Gervais. He coached me when I was in junior varsity.
Get out!
Yeah,
I coached against Coach Gervais.
Oh, did you? Well, then you probably would have coached against me for a little bit.
And I'm sorry, I coached with Coach Gervais when my son was 10 years old in Pee Wee football.
In Pee Wee, well, there you go. And I also see on the sidelines Coach Lee Hoyt, who was my coach when I was when I played for the varsity program.
Lee Hoyt was a spectacular running back when he played for FHS.
I believe it. He was a great coach, a great head coach as well.
And right now we've got Coach Madsen talking to Coach Sturgeon. So certainly keeping the sportsmanship on what's involved in this particular contest. I mean, everyone at this juncture could care less on what the score is, just to make sure that the player from FHS is taken care of properly and can make sure that he's okay once they're able to get him to hospital.
Yeah. It's never to see an incident it's never good to see an incident like this occur, but it is comforting to know that we have top-notch medical personnel on field for these games, and of course top-notch next-level medical care.
Well,
very nearby.
Big difference in the last few years to the appropriate protocols.
Yeah.
Even to think that there might be something awry with someone's neck or someone's head.
Yeah.
They make sure that they go out of their way.
Yeah.
To make sure that there's no additional damage done if somebody's injured in the game.
Yeah. So very appreciative of those efforts. And there you see on the screen now, as you hear us talking about these individuals, Coach Sturgeon, Coach Madsen. They're not always on the shot though in the screen for viewers at home. So you see Coach Madsen in the FHS shirt and Coach Sturgeon in the where you can see half of his face there, and I believe that is Coach Gervais with his back to us. Coach Len Gervais with his back to us, I believe.
So I'm sure Coach Gervais would be happy that I mentioned his son played on the same team as my son, Nolan, who was a prodigious quarterback and running back when he played for Leo Hayes. So it's impressive that Coach Gervais has stayed with the Leo Hayes program, even though we beat them every 3 years that we played them from an FHS point of view. But that was because all I gleaned from Coach Gervais when we were in the Pee Wee program and we coached together. Just had to be more observant, that's all.
Well, that's, it's just how it was at the time. But as I mentioned earlier, the football community has come so far since those days. The facilities, just heads and shoulders above where they used to be. The quality of coaching has done nothing but gotten better over the years, and that's not to say anything negative, of course, about the coaches back then, but just the sport has evolved. New Brunswickers have created a fantastic fandom and player set and coaching set. Just the football knowledge is just so far above. And I see we have representatives of the Reds football on the sidelines. We have a lot of minor football players here as well for this game. I saw some Nashwaaksis Dragons, I believe, were the jerseys that I was seeing. They're out right in front of us there. So great to see everybody showing up and supporting and showing up in their colors.
So, Justin, when you played for Leo Hayes, was that as a defensive back?
That was as a defensive back, yeah. Yeah.
And
Primarily.
and what were the most memorable games that you remember when you were playing for Leo Hayes?
Well, you know what? The best moment. Now, look, I didn't do a whole lot. I made. I remember as a defensive back. If you were doing your job really, really well, you didn't have a whole lot to do, right? Because the ball would never come your way.
Counselor, are you saying you didn't work hard?
Look, I did my best. Well, I mean, I think by working hard and being as good as I was, I never got any action. That was the problem. No. Seriously though, the best moment. It was the first round of a playoff game. It was not against FHS.
Who were you playing against?
I believe it was Oromocto that we were playing against. I'm almost certain it was Oromocto in the first round of the playoffs that year, and I got an interception, and it was such a big rush. I caught the ball. And my brain forgot to run, and I just stood there, and for what felt like my legs just wouldn't move. I was so excited that I caught the ball.
Now,
I didn't advance the ball at all, but I also didn't drop the ball.
I think I heard part of this story that once you got the interception, you immediately turned and waved to the cheerleaders.
You know what? Well, you know what? You want to talk about how the football community has come along? I don't even think we had cheerleaders back then.
Okay, well then you find. I don't know if you call them co-eds in high school, but I'm sure there was some pretty girls on the sideline that were impressed with your catching abilities on defense.
Well, I can tell you, I was sure to tell them how impressive it was after the fact.
We can count on that.
No, but that was certainly one of my fondest high school football memories.
So, given the fact that you are the best-looking football commentator in all of North America, were you the best-looking defensive back on Leo Hayes?
Oh, without a doubt, absolutely.
Well, this explains why when you got the interception, you took your helmet off and quickly waved to the appropriate people before. I'm sure at least a couple of linemen from Oromocto decided to take you down.
Well, you take the helmet off, show off the frosted tips, and and then get knocked out. Although I will on the best looking defensive back comment, I mentioned Mr. Robbie Parker earlier. He was in our on the defensive back core as well, and I don't know. He may disagree about the best looking defensive back on the team at the time.
It depends. Well, okay, maybe you weren't the best looking. I'm sure you had the best haircut.
That's what we'll go with. Yeah, frosted tips were in those days, Ian.
Now, who is your? Oh, you said Coach Gervais was your coach, right?
Coach Gervais was my coach at the lower at the junior varsity level. Coach Lee Hoyt was the head coach, and he was the head coach and defensive backs coach when I played at at this level, at the varsity level.
So, given the fact you made an interception and neglected to move the ball ahead, were you allowed to play on the next series?
Well, I wasn't allowed to be offense, that's for sure. But catching the ball was more than sufficient. Just holding on, but that's the thing. If you're a defensive back and you can hold on to that ball, like that's.
So no one said you had hands of stone that particular year.
No, I could catch the ball. I just couldn't run with it. Couldn't catch and run at the same time. I didn't have the capacity.
It's tough to multitask when you're in high school. Hopefully that picked up when you went to university. Now you played in one of the first years of the UNB Red Bombers, didn't you?
So fun fact that I'm not proud of, Ian, but I did talk at the reception. I was a year off of being able to eligibility. I never played for the Reds.
I thought you
did. I was
did.
Tragically never able to play for the Reds. I played with a lot of the Reds players on community teams, on the senior community teams, but unfortunately I missed out on that, which is part of the reason why I'm as involved now as I am.
Well, it looks like we're going to take a break for about 30 minutes from the broadcast. So again, everything should be fine here, but again. We're going to let these players take care. It's going to be about a 30-minute break, and we're looking forward to talking with you again. So hopefully you'll all come back and join us for this North-South Bowl at BMO Field. And welcome back. And thanks for having patience for coming back. And we want to let you know that the young man was well taken care of. And both teams have done their warm-up, and we're going to start to get back onto the contest with Leo Hayes leading Fredericton High School 7-0. So both teams are coaches getting instructions, making sure that both teams have warmed up. And if I remember correctly, and I don't know how correct it would be, I think FHS is scrimmaging, but I'm not sure. Justin, fill me in. Yeah, it looks like it because of the way the down the sticks are. It looks like Fredericton High School is going to scrimmage.
Yeah, start on offense. Yeah, so they'll be starting at a 1st and 10, which was because I think it was a kickoff. Was it not? It was a kickoff that.
At my advanced years, I don't know that my memory would last as long as we've been waiting.
Yeah, or perhaps a punt, but it was a kick that was the last play. So there we go.
And
so we'll see the FHS offense start with the ball, 1st and 10, facing up against the Leo Hayes defense, about halfway through FHS territory.
And 6:57 left in the first quarter.
And the North-South Bowl is restarted.
Deep ball to the left-hand side. 3 defenders.
Oh, he almost comes up with it.
Incomplete, and
Yeah,
there's a flag.
Yeah, flag.
It's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see this on the replay if we can.
Yeah, that was beyond fighting for the ball. He was just pushing the receiver away from the ball. That's definitely a pass interference. You got to turn around and fight for the ball.
Oh, great kickoff.
That was the last play before.
And I think we'll find it soon.
Oh, maybe not. But in any event, so what happened there, the defender, he did not turn around. He wasn't trying to catch the ball. He was simply pushing the receiver in his chest, and that was why the receiver was not able to catch the ball. But I'll be honest, maybe not a bad penalty because I think he would have come up with that ball. And in Canadian football, it's not a point of foul penalty.
It's just 10 yards.
It's 10 or 15 yards or something like that.
And you heard it here first. We had a lawyer say that he'll be honest. This is impressive.
Well, I'm always honest.
Well, we knew
you just may disagree with me.
That would never happen. We've got motion to the left-hand side. Good snap. And a quick run to the right-hand side, being flushed out to the right. Looks like a lot of room, and I see another flag being thrown.
Ewan Elridge, the ball carrier on that one. Ewan Elridge running from left to right towards the sidelines with the flag on the flag thrown.
Okay, here's the replay. Making great gains on the sidelines, and that's when the flag comes
I'm not
up.
Sure where that, and it came from a long ways away.
But I given where they are, it's going to be marched off. It's holding against FHS.
Yeah, so this is coming back.
I see why he started off, because they want to start from the line of scrimmage. They're going to move back 10.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm wondering about that, because I'm sure the holding was well past where it would have been one of the blockers.
But it was the back judge that threw that flag from far.
No, but I mean the running back had been over the line of scrimmage, and the holding would have been as they're going down the sideline. So I'm wondering if it was 10 yards from the point of foul or 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. But obviously they marked it from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
1st and 20.
The hold might have been easier than we saw, earlier than we saw.
Flush to the right-hand side. Doesn't look like he's got a target. Again, late. Here we go.
Yeah. 2 flags on that one, clear violation. So little lack of discipline coming back from the break here, Ian.
Like snow falling on the field, there are flags coming from everywhere after that late hit on the sidelines. And let's see who it was. Number 5 from Leo Hayes who made that lad, Braden Dupont. And I'm not so... referees are checking out whether there's an injury or not. Because that was a definite late hit on that play. It was well out of bounds.
Well out of bounds, yeah. So just players got to make sure, coming off the break there, discipline can be a little tricky. Got to get their heads back in the game here and make sure they play good, clean football.
Well, especially given it was the starting quarterback from FHS. Was it Will? Was that Will McHugh, number 14?
For FHS, I believe it's Mason Coffin, the quarterback that has been taking most snaps. I believe on that last play was Mason Coffin. Yeah, number 10.
All right. Okay. They're still working on him. Well, we hope Nathan's not the worse for wear. I'm glad that they're taking time to make sure that he's okay, but this is certainly an unfortunate start for the North-South Bowl.
Yeah, big props to the fans. Nobody's leaving. I didn't see anybody walk out of the field.
Oh, I think we're all right.
So I hear some cheers. It sounds like the crowd is telling us that that he might be up, but yeah, there I think he's making his way back.
I'm sorry. I think it was an official that got hurt.
Is that what happened there?
Well, I don't see a player.
Yeah, I don't see a player, and I do
I
see the
think
trainer talking to the official. What a crazy game we're dealing with here, football fans. We're not sure what's going on.
And let's do a commendation to the officials because they're coming out supporting minor football, supporting the UNB Reds. And this is not necessarily unusual that they're in such a contact sport that there's a chance that they could get injured. So kudos to the officials. Yeah, it looks like he's not walking full steam here.
Yeah, and officiating, there's not a whole lot of people that do officiating. These guys work all weekend. They work multiple games. In fact, I'll throw this out in case you've been following. You may have noticed that there was a time change to the Reds football game tomorrow afternoon, and that was, of course, to accommodate an official scheduling change because there just aren't enough officials. So big props, big thanks to all the people who come out and work as officials for these games. I promise you it's not for the money.
So
we have a first down for the Cats. 1st and 6.
Well, Gary Hull tells us it's a first down, but we don't see the sticks moving. And that's interesting, given that the Cats had to make 20 yards.
No, but it's 1st and 5. It's 1st and 5 because it was an unnecessary roughness penalty. Because it was a late hit. That's how we got into this position in the first place. Because it was 10 yards back from the line of scrimmage for the holding penalty before then.
Oh, and then
so
a 15-yard penalty.
And then 15-yard up for unnecessary roughness for the hit out of bounds. So it is 1st and 5.
Well, everyone, I hope you were impressed with the new math that Counselor told you.
Look, normally don't trust me on math, and I can't believe I got that right. I tracked that one.
Well, I should have been smart enough not to question Gary Hall, our on-field announcer, even though the hockey team he supports would not support that he knows what he's talking about, but nobody knows more about commenting on this football game than the illustrious Gary Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Hall.
Big props to Gary, on-field announcer.
Who's the best-looking on-field announcer that we have here at BMO Field.
3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row, even. 4 weeks in a row.
So now we have the downsticks changed. It looks like it's 1st and 10.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for your genius there, Counselor.
Well, you know what I think? Unnecessary roughness and automatic first down.
You're right. Okay, 1st down and 10 for the Cats. 6:07 left in the first quarter.
Here we
Looking
go.
hard to the left. Making a nice gain. And 1st down, not quite 1st down, no. It's down on the Leo Hayes 45-yard line.
Great catch by Nathan
And
Brown.
if we see on the replay, you'll see one of the Leo Hayes players trying to strip the ball. That's number 8, doing the best chop he can, Bradley Moore.
Yeah.
But unsuccessful in freeing the ball, and it looks like it's 2nd and short.
Moore did a great job tracking him down for that. He caught up to him from behind.
And yes, everybody, Justin did play for Leo Hayes when he played high school football. Quick drive to the left-hand side. Lots of room. 1st down, Black Cats.
Sebastian Lonis with a fantastic run around the sidelines, getting pushed out of bounds after a gain of 15 yards, 20 yards, 15, 20 yards, something like that.
.5:11 left in the first quarter. FHS driving.
Yeah, offside.
And it's offside.
Offside, yeah.
I think it was number 34.
No, it was this is against FHS. He got back. The signal is against FHS there.
That's interesting. You couldn't talk about inducing. It's offside. Thank you, Counselor. Offside FHS. It's going to be first down and 15.
A lot of penalties today here, guys. Let's get our discipline on the go here.
Coach Madsen can't be happy with the lack of discipline on the offensive line. Motion to the right-hand side, looking downfield. Another screen pass, lots of room. It's able to scoot up the left-hand side, still going, brought down, first down, FHS.
So that was Xander Soki out of the backfield from the running back position for the what was effectively a screen pass.
I think Bradley Moore was the one who took him down. Big play for FHS.
Yeah, that was a screen pass, and the Leo Hayes linebackers bit hard, leaving Soki wide open.
And nice discipline for Coffin to have the patience to wait until everything opened up.
Those are tough plays because you got the defensive players running right at your face, and you got to be bold to not let that ball go too early.
So deep in Lions territory, FHS is driving. Inside the Leo Hayes 20-yard line, it's first down and 10. We have trips off to the right-hand side. Oh, quick play. Running play to the right-hand side, waiting for the blocking, and it didn't occur. A loss on the play.
Keenan Meesters with the tackle on that one. Keenan tracking him down and making a tackle on that, and that was a tackle on Soki, who just got the huge pickup of 20-plus yards on the last play. Textbook tackle by Meesters on that one.
So Coffin getting the signals from the sideline from Coach Madsen. Second down. And looks like about 16. Looks like a pass play to the left again. Open in the middle. 3 Lions around him. Able to come back close to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be third down.
Calder Boland was the first one to make impact on that. Calder's got to get his wrap and take him down a little quicker than that. He was lucky to have some backup from his teammates there.
Looks like Black Cat special teams are going on the field. Going on the field. What's going on?
What's going on?
Looks like they're going to run a play here.
Third and long.
Oh no, they're setting up for a field goal.
Oh, that was a bit of a diversion, I think. Reese Rowinski attempting the field goal. Oh,
not able to catch the handle.
Oh.
Big sack from the Lions.
Braden Dupont with the big sack. I don't know if it looked like that snap might have been bobbled a little bit.
It was definitely bobbled.
So I'm not sure if it was a design play or not.
But I think that the snap was fine. I think it was just tough time finding the handle. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that snap.
So Mason Coffin, that may have been a designed fake field goal. I'm not sure.
Whatever the design was, it didn't work.
Mason hopped up really quick, but unfortunately for Mason, Braden Dupont was on him like white on rice.
So great defense by Leo Hayes.
I got jokes too, Ian. I got jokes too. So Leo Hayes' offense is going to take over. They're going to work just inside their own 30-yard line, and this one's going to be a pass.
Oh, play action, but taken quickly by the Black Cats defense. Loss on the play.
Number 8, Bradley Moore.
I really like the Black Cats jerseys, but it does make it difficult to see which numbers the players are. So if we make a mistake on the player, calling the player's name, we are relying on their numbers. And the yellow outline, the black on yellow, is not the easiest to see from across the field.
So should we talk to Coach Madsen about the sartorial experience that we have?
Yeah, man, I'll let him know. We'll do a better job up here if he makes those all yellow numbers.
Second down for Leo Hayes. Deep, and it looks like it's complete.
I believe that's 11, Dax Lawrence.
I think it's just
Yep.
short of a first down.
Dax Lawrence with a great catch on that. So bringing up 3rd and short, what is Coach Sturgeon going to send in? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Coach Sturgeon loves going for it on 3rd down, but he's pretty close to his own end zone here. Here comes the punt squad. Here comes the punt squad.
I'm impressed by the quarterback from Leo Hayes. He's throwing a pretty good ball tonight.
Yeah, he is. I wonder if he's interested in going to UNB.
Reminds me of the quarterback for the Hurricanes that we saw.
The accuracy, yeah. So this is excuse me, this is not a punt. This is the jumbo squad. This is Leo Hayes' jumbo squad. So this is going to be a direct snap to the running
They've
back.
only got a yard and a half to go.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't see the punter back there.
And taken well by FHS, trying to find that gap onto the left-hand side. Another flag on the play. Depending on where the flag is, it's going to be first down and 10 for Black Cats. 1:23 left in the first quarter. And not like it was anybody's fault, but this first quarter has been taking a long time. And if you've been watching us, thanks so much for your patience. And the penalty was against the Black Cats who are going, wow, they're going well back in their territory. Guys,
looks like we had a penalty there, and the Cats have been moved back to the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
And I presume that's holding. And I was hoping to see the referees move. Anyway, it's first down and 10, 1:19 left in the first quarter. Flushed out to the right-hand side. Ooh, just off the hands of the intended receiver. So it's going to be second down and 10 for the Black Cats.
Pass intended for number 13, Nathan Brown.
As you can see, they did play action, tried to roll out, but a good blitz by Leo Hayes. Leo Hayes' defense is making sure that there's a lot of pressure on the FHS quarterback. So we'll see if Coach Madsen's able to come up with any strategy to take advantage of that extra pressure. Looking downfield to the left-hand side.
Intercepted.
Almost intercepted by Leo Hayes.
Should have been intercepted. Oh, boys.
I got to say that every time FHS has thrown the pass deep, there's been at least 2, if not 3, Leo Hayes defenders around.
Talented group.
Let's look on this side. So we've got this player doing a corner pattern. Again, you've got number 5 that had him initially. That was Braden Dupont, who's had a big game so far. We've mentioned his name lots of times. And Jackson Sear
was the one who almost got that interception. When you got your hands over your shoulders like that, you got to get those pinkies together, make that basket. The ball went right through his hands.
Pinkies together.
Pinkies got to touch.
Don't ever forget that Justin just told you how to catch something over your shoulder with pinkies together.
Pinkies together. Got to create that basket.
This is from a defensive back, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't run with the ball. I can catch the ball.
Big punt from the Black Cats. Nice punt downfield.
Ooh,
just over center field.
Favorable roll.
A host of Black Cats
He's going nowhere.
taking him down. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Lions on their own 35-yard line with 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Great special teams play there by the Black Cats.
And again, we have 7 points for Leo Hayes. No score for the Black Cats on the 25th anniversary of the North-South Bowl.
From the 35-yard line.
So, Ian, I just want to come back very quickly. I'm really curious to see. I think we're going to see a lot more screen passes. A lot of really effective blitzing from the Leo Hayes defense. When FHS gets the ball back, look for those screen passes. But this one's going to be a run up the middle by Tage Kugel, and he's going to pick up, looks like 5 or 6 yards. 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 5. Oh, he put the ball on the ground. Ooh. Looks like Leo Hayes did not lose possession, though, but came close. And a big thanks to our crew up here at Aurora Productions. I don't think you would have ever seen that ball bounce off the turf if we didn't see the replay there, that nice close-up replay. Fantastic.
This will be the last play of the first quarter.
Ian, that's 2nd and 4. That's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 3 even.
Quick flare pass, quickly taken by the defense of Black Cats. Short loss, but it'll be 3rd down for Leo Hayes as we change ends to begin the second quarter of the North-South Bowl here at BMO Field in Fredericton, New Brunswick. And I don't know that any of you can see, but everybody here in the broadcast booth is doing an appropriate head bob for the excellent tunes that are being played here today.
This would be this is one of the ones for the parents of many of these players out there.
Everyone's doing the head bob except for Gary Hall because he's so focused on the play.
Laser focused. Starting
off the second quarter and doing a dance where only because he's a Blue Jays fan, he's never going to get a chance when the Leafs are playing, but that's a whole other story.
Go Blue Jays.
And with 12 minutes to play in the second quarter, Leo Hayes is scrimmaging.
No, they're going to punt. They're going to punt.
3rd and 4. No flag there.
Another favorable roll out of bounds.
Yeah, but went out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for FHS. And I look like the official looks like it's the 45-yard line for the Black Cats. So thanks again for joining us to the 25th anniversary of the North-South Bowl, with FHS being the home team versus the Leo Hayes Lions.
25 years in the North-South Bowl, 40 years of Black Cats football. Big year, big milestone year for these two teams.
We have an equal set with Mason Coffin. Looks like a running play up the middle. He's finding all kinds of room. Still going, finally taken down into Leo Hayes territory, just close around the 50-yard line. Looks like this line judge is telling us that it's on the 49-yard line.
We have a 1st and 10 from the Lions' 50-yard line.
Elusive running by the Black Cats running back. Motion to the right-hand side of Coffin. Good snap. Looking again to the right-hand side. Flushed out. Ooh, there's a defender.
Oh, huge
and
sack.
It's a sack on the play.
Huge sack. 98. Darius Garner chasing him down. Big tackle before he's able to find his target downfield.
And long for the Cats.
And Mason, that was a great scramble to the right, too. Oh, he tucked it. He knew he was in trouble. He did a good job holding on to the ball. Regardless, that's a loss of 9 yards, making it 2nd and 19 for the Cats.
I guarantee you in practice next week, Coach Madsen's going to talk to Coffin about letting the ball go earlier. Shift in the formation. Good snap looking to the left-hand side. It's complete.
Oh, no, he was down. His knee was down.
The knee was down.
He was down right there.
So it looks like he's going about 3rd and 11 for the Black Cats.
Bringing up 3rd and 11 for the Cats.
Yeah. Unlike many of the other completed passes tonight, he was fairly wide open, but he had to come down to get the ball, and he was down on his knee. And then the Lions defender just touched him just a little bit, just enough for the far line judge to blow the whistle and mark the player down, which was quite fortunate for the Lions secondary, because I think that would have been a pretty decent gain had the official not blown that dead at that point, had the official not correctly blown that dead at that point. So the Cats are going to take it 3rd and 11, 3rd and long, and they are setting up for the punt, as they correctly should at that down and distance, just past midfield into Lions territory. So we have, as we've seen a couple of times, Braden Dupont is deep to field this punt. Nice punt. It's going to take an FHS bounce, and Dupont is going to allow it to bounce out of play. And the Lions are pretty, the Cats have pinned the Lions pretty deep in their own territory, just outside what looks like the 10-yard line. I think 14 yards maybe is where they're marking it. So the Lions offense will get the ball 1st and 10 on their own 14-yard line, 15-yard line.
Smack on the 15. 9:39 left in the second quarter. Again, Leo Hayes leading FHS 7-0 score.
Ian, for the amount of very successful offensive plays we've had, the score is surprisingly low here tonight.
Well, it's been a lot of penalties.
That's great point. That's been a factor for tonight.
And I want to point out again, we'll wait till this play's over. We got a running play to the right-hand side, snuffed initially by the Black Cats, but he's still going. Number 5 for Leo Hayes, running to the sidelines, and he's out. That was Braden Dupont. Big first down for Leo Hayes.
Big first down, getting the Lions out of a bit of a hole in their own end.
So I want to point out our friends at Aurora are going to give you a shot that we have a really spectacular turnout tonight. Lots of people on the sidelines, so great for them to come out for the North-South Bowl.
Great camera work there by Aurora. Thanks, fellas.
First down and 10 for Leo Hayes. Basically 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Running play to the right-hand side. Blitz by FHS, but not able to take him down initially. He's still going and down. Looks like about a 4-yard gain. I don't know if we'll see it in the replay, but it looks like 4 or 5 Black Cats were required to take him down. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. Geez, I had that estimate pretty good.
That was Oliver Hitchcock Smythe, just a couple inches shy of bringing him down to the backfield.
I can see defensive signals coming in from the sidelines to the Black Cats defensive squad.
Looks like this one's going to be a man coverage, pretty standard formation.
Throw to the right-hand side, wide open. A quick look-in pattern. First down for Leo Hayes. Again, looks like the same passing offense that we saw from Holland College Hurricanes last week with the UNB Reds versus Holland College. Watch this receiver come, quick look in, wide open.
Yeah, that is a big difference that we're seeing here versus with the Reds. A lot more passing, a lot more precision passing here for the Lions today. Ian, as you mentioned, they're much like the Hurricanes there last week against the Reds.
So first down for Leo Hayes. Screen pass, lots of coverage from the offensive line, still making ground down into Black Cats territory, just in front of the Black Cats 30-yard line.
So the Lions, FHS coming up with a very successful screenplay earlier in this game, and the Lions saying, hey, we can do that too.
So Bradley Moore with the big play for Leo Hayes. Black Cats defense being sorely tested at this juncture with 6:55 left in the second quarter. Dive play to the left-hand side, wide open. Leo Hayes' offensive line doing yeoman-like work. He's down. I'm trying to see.
Braden Dupont is the ball
Looks
carrier.
like he's got a first down. We're saying Braden Dupont's name a lot tonight.
We are. Well, he's lined up in a couple of different positions. He's been the punt returner, he's lined up at receiver, and he's lined up out of the backfield as the running back.
And it's first down and 10, smack on the Black Cats 20-yard line. Being tested again. It's been an impressive drive from Leo Hayes at this juncture. Caden Genoux, another handoff to Braden Dupont. Not quite as impressive as the last one, but he's made a good gain.
Well, that'll bring up. That'll be enough for 6 yards, bringing up 2nd and 4. So the Lions knocking on the door, and Ian, I can almost guarantee you this is go for it on 3rd down territory for Coach Sturgeon.
From all your insight on Coach Sturgeon, are you going to bet money on this?
You know what? I would never dare to bet money on a game, but
good call, counselor.
Yeah,
Don't be betting money with me.
But I would wager my word that
back
he
in
would
the
go
shot
for
back,
an
another
answer.
dive play, and he's got enough room. It's going to be a first down, Leo Hayes.
But the Lions won't have to
Oh,
go for it on
ball's
third.
free.
FHS is signaling that it's their ball. Nothing from the officials yet. No, and it is Lions ball. It is Lions ball. FHS. It must have. Okay. Oh, can we see it on the replay here? The ball must come out, but it must have been down first.
We really can't see the knee. Oh, I think it was after. Yeah.
After he was down. Yeah. The ball. The ground cannot force a fumble, so the play was dead immediately when he hit the ground, which is how the ball popped out, I believe.
First down and goal. Now that's interesting. I see the guard tapping the hindquarters of the center. 34, the running back.
He just walked in
touchdown,
untouched.
Leo Hayes.
Tage Kugel vulturing the touchdown from Braden Dupont, who's done most of the work on this drive.
Let's look at the replay.
Nice cut back in right here. Yeah.
Nice play.
Yeah. Nice run, nice blocking from the Lions.
So Lions taking a big lead at this juncture of the North-South Bowl. Had a nice big hole to go in. So the UNB Reds will see if they can make the roof of the BMO field. And it's up and...
Oh, he got it! He got it! He got it!
Just by a whisker.
Did he get the point, though? I didn't hear. Did he get the point?
Yeah,
Okay.
like let's focus on what's important.
He got it. Well, you know what? Maybe he can give Justin Remillard a couple of pointers, because Justin missed that roof from that very spot last week. We got a little bit of sandstorm coming in here. Sandstorm is rolling in here at BMO Center Field.
So with 4:29 left in the second quarter, Leo Hayes takes the lead with 14 points. FHS no score.
I don't know what's older, the North-South Bowl or this song. I have no idea. And we're done.
So thank goodness our cameras are on the field and not in the broadcast booth.
It's a party up here.
Leo Hayes all set to kick off to FHS. 4:29 left in the second quarter. FHS allowing it to skip, taken cleanly, trying to find that gap. Looks like it's first down and 10 on their own 35 for FHS.
So plenty of time left for 2 or 3 drives, really, for depending on how this plays out. FHS would love to march this down the field and leave no time, score a touchdown and leave no time for the Lions going into the half.
But it'll be important for FHS to at least to cut into this lead a little bit, just to have a little bit more motivation coming out, or a little confidence, for the lack of a better term.
Yeah. And
change in formation from the Black Cats.
Nice on-play audible. On-field audible, excuse me.
Dive play, but taken well by the Leo Hayes defense.
Yeah, Leo Hayes.
They're putting 5 or 6 guys up on the line, I think, on every of these, what they presume is a running play. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had at least 5 coming in the rush, and the linebackers aren't that far away on that dive play. So it's second down and about 8 for the Black Cats. Again, similar to what we saw last week, you can see only 4. There's 3 down rushers with a linebacker blitzing. Passes to left.
Pass intercepted by the Lions. Bradley Moore with the interception, and it is a pick 6 for the Lions. No flag down. That is touchdown, Lions. Ball underthrown just slightly for the intended receiver, and Bradley Moore capitalizes.
Coach Sturgeon indicating that he's going to go for the 1-point conversion.
Yeah, that ball was just, it was low and off target. I think pass intended for Nathan Brown.
So all the play and all the good breaks going in Leo Hayes' way. And with 3:28 left in the second quarter, Big lead for Leo Hayes.
So see, Ian, if that was me, I just would have caught the ball and stopped.
Well, again, you're waving to the girls on the side.
Too busy. I was busy doing other things. So this is Calder Boland kicking PAT. I don't know if he got it.
Yes, he got it.
He got it, and he hit the bench, and it's still, or the roof, and it's still rolling around up there. Carter Boland, thank you very much. Well done.
So secondly important, it's Leo Hayes
Calder
21, FHS 0, and the ball on the conversion went to the BMO.
Yeah, so that's a tad deflating there for the Cats.
Tad.
They will get the ball back. They just had the ball. They will get they lost it for one play, enough for the Lions to score the touchdown. They will get the ball back here and now try to put some more points up before half. This time with the 21-point deficit.
So again, a lot larger mountain to climb for FHS to come equal with the Lions. Lions have a lot of enthusiasm and confidence of the way this game has been going. Good kick by Leo Hayes. Taken cleanly by FHS. And taken down by the defense somewhere around the FHS 35. It'll be first down and 10. 3:22 left in the second quarter.
Ian, we've seen far greater deficits overcome here on this very field, both for and against the home team.
Well, it's going to be important for the FHS offense to start to string a couple of first downs together.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be that successful trying to do the one big play. So to get a little momentum, be nice to get a couple of first downs. They're doing a quick toss to the right-hand side, looking for that gap.
Nice
Makes
cut.
a nice cut to the upside. And down just close to the FHS 45, which would be, I'm guessing, around second and three.
Yeah, 7 yards, great 7-yard run, but really impressive cut up field. He really followed his blockers on this one. You'll see 21's there. He cuts inside and picks up another 5 yards back from where he would have been tackled had he made the wrong cut there. And that's the 3-minute warning.
That's the 3-minute warning here in the first half of play.
2nd and 3 for the Cats.
Lots of motion looking to the right-hand side, and not even close on that pass. Intended receiver was Nathan Brown.
Mason Coffin, that ball slipped out of his hands right from the beginning. It started to wobble immediately. I do wonder if maybe it's getting a little colder out there. Maybe the ball's
I'm not
getting a
sure
little
if we
harder.
see on the replay, but Nathan had the chance to set, and he didn't quite set his stance. He's throwing right off the front or the back foot, I should say.
Yeah.
So all you quarterback technical critics would see where he was having a tough time on that pass there. He seemed to be going for it in third down. Quick blitz.
Oh, no, almost picked off
almost
again.
intercepted.
Pass intended for number 27.
That's a failure to gain first down for Leo Hayes in FHS territory.
You know what? I really like the call by the Cats there to go for it on third down. They're down 3 touchdowns. They've generally been able to move the ball a few yards at a time.
Let's try and see the blocking that set up this screen.
Yeah.
Right away, I mean, there was one linebacker blitzing the quarterback and 2 others covering the intended receiver.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of chance that was going to be successful.
Yeah, I mean, that was a screenplay that was just well defended by the Lions. I think
the best thing you can say there is it wasn't intercepted on the play. First down,
Yeah.
2:49 left. And we're trying to dive play almost away, but FHS defense does a great job.
very aggressive tackle by, I think that was it 52? Austin Hayter? Austin Hayter with a fantastic tackle to stop a great, an otherwise great run.
So it'll be second down for Leo Hayes. Good defense by the Black Cats.
Yeah, Austin just able to drive him back.
And here we got this gorgeous moon that we've got over BMO Field, and thanks to our spectacular camera people from Aurora being able to pick up that shot for us.
Wow. We're getting artistic up in here.
Big throw down. Oh.
Miscue.
Number 81 was the intended receiver. That's Sam McCain.
I'm not sure Sam McCain knew he was the intended receiver, though.
Sam McCain was doing a go pattern, and the quarterback thought he was doing an out pattern. So a little lack of communication. It looks like it's 3rd down and long for Leo Hayes, but in FHS territory, so I'm sure they're going to try and punt to FHS and hopefully keep them back. And again, lovely harvest moon here at BMO Field on a Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Good punt by Leo Hayes.
Nice kick.
Close to the sidelines. It's out of bounds on the 14-yard line of FHS. 2:22. And I'm not so sure you heard the thump there, but I think it was our on-field announcer, Gary Hall, throwing his weight around as usual.
I don't know what he's upset about. So FHS, 1st and 10, fairly deep in their own zone here. Suboptimal situation for the Cats.
And again, if you're listening to our broadcast and you're not able to come up to BMO Field, please step out your door because this moon is spectacular this evening. So it looks like it's just coming up over the St. John River. And Gary tells me it's not quite full. Thanks for the correction.
If it was, he'd have to be in a cage somewhere.
We got
yeah,
trips,
there we go.
motions to the right-hand side. Good look.
Oh, big sack! And that's a
We're looking for the indication. Touchdown, Leo Hayes.
Tage Kugel with the huge sack, which sent the ball flying into the end zone, and it was recovered by...
Let's see this on the replay.
93, I think?
Wow.
98. Recovered by 98. Darius Garner. Darius Garner recovering the ball in the end zone for the Lions touchdown. Wow. Some fantastic
big play for Leo Hayes.
On the Leo Hayes side of the ball.
Leo Hayes setting up for the extra point.
Now Calder. Does he know the assignment?
Kicks up.
Oh, no.
Looks like it's good.
No. It's 1 point.
Kick is good. So with 2:16 left in the second quarter, Leo Hayes 28, FHS no score.
No, he didn't hit the roof, but he did hit the 1970 championship banner. He did. I think that was the 1970 championship banner that he hit, not the 1969 championship banner. Of course, here at BMO Center Field, the Reds football team hang all their championship banners and retired players' banners that they've accumulated over the years.
So if you said they hit the 1970 championship banner, there's a good idea that possibly the grandparents or the grandfathers of some of the players on this field were the ones that were playing on that team.
Well, Ian, that's a great question. We didn't really pull that information, did we?
We didn't expect anybody to hit the 1970 banner.
We know we have some legacy Lions playing on their side, and we know we have some legacy Cats playing on their side. I don't know if we have any legacy Bombers.
Big kick from Leo Hayes. Taken cleanly by the Cats. Coming up to their own 30-yard line, looking for the gap.
Oh, great run.
Number 4 is the first Lion be able to make. Calder Boland was the first one to make contact for the
kicker. The kicker was the first one to make contact.
As Calder Boland would say on this particular play, I get no kick from Champagne. First down and 10 for the Black Cats.
And I see Coach Sturgeon on the sideline yelling directions in a very animated fashion. Doesn't matter what the score is. He's going to throw.
Motion to the left-hand side. Quick toss. Wide open on the left-hand side. Ooh.
That was so cool. That was so cool.
Decided to take a pause, put the ball down on the ground, and pick it up again. So it looks like about a 6-yard gain for the Black Cats, 2nd down and 4.
Sebastian Lonis. Let's see that one again. That was so cool. He just bounces it like a basketball off the turf, picks it back up, and keeps going. Boom. Why not?
And it was number 54 that was able to, Ryan Wilson was the one who knocked the ball free. But luckily for the Cats, they were able to pick it up, so it's second down. And I'm not sure that they see it, but line of scrimmage is almost directly under this gorgeous moon that we're seeing over the St. John River.
Second and 4, 2 minutes left in the half. Last 3 minutes of each half in Canadian football, the longest 3 minutes in sports.
Play whistled in by the head referee. Another running play,
Leo Hayes
but a
disrupts it
flag on the
immediately.
play.
Sawyer Levi, the Lions defender who gets into the backfield.
I think the initial indication from the line judge is it's going to be against Leo Hayes. Rough play. Face mask against Leo Hayes. That'll be a first down for the Blackout.
Yeah, first down, 15-yard penalty up the field. Got to keep those hands out of the face. That's always a penalty, and it's a really easy one to call.
So into Leo Hayes territory, just inside the 40-yard line of Leo Hayes. 1:52 left in the quarter. Looking the left-hand side. Nice catch into the middle of the field. Big gain for the Cats. Inside the 20-yard line, first down and 10. Coach Sturgeon's calling for a timeout for Leo Hayes. So who was the catcher there, Justin? Did you notice?
The receiver? Sorry, I did not. No, I didn't catch the number.
So Coach Sturgeon asking questions of his defense. But Black Cats receiver able to climb the ladder on the Leo Hayes defense with a great catch. Can we see that again, please?
We don't need to see Coach Sturgeon. We know what he looks like.
It's number 8, I think, right?
Is it 8? I can't see.
Hayden Lockhart. Oh, sorry, that's 9. Jaden Cornell. Jaden Cornell was the one who was able to bring that down. Great catch and a lot of traffic.
It's what we call climbing the ladder. He climbed the ladder there. Yeah.
So 1:45 left in the second quarter. FHS trying to get onto the scoreboard and try and bring down some of this lead that Leo Hayes has been able to create over the first 2 quarters. First down and 10, Black Cats deep into Leo Hayes territory. So they're scrimmaging on, I think it's the 17-yard line.
First and 10 for the Cats. From the 17-yard line.
So we've got trips to the left of Mason Coffin. Looking to his right.
Oh!
Big defensive play.
Coverage. Keenan Meesters, fantastic coverage.
We
right in the pocket.
If we can see on the replay, initially the Black Cats receiver was open, but as you said, the Leo Hayes defender made a impressive play.
Yeah, Brogan Harper was the receiver, and he was in a good spot, but Keenan Meester is sitting right in his back pocket, knocking that outside arm, or that front arm down in front of the ball to knock the ball out of play.
Ooh, quick play by Coffin. Nice play by FHS. Looks like they got a chance.
And he is in for a touchdown. That's 37. Sebastian Lonis following what was effectively a shovel pass from Mason, from the quarterback Mason
Coffin.
Mason Coffin. There we go. Thank you. Great run. Look at that.
Well, given by the big play by that running back, that's given the quarterback, that's his version of a Coffin corner.
Coffin corner. And the Cats for the PAT.
I think that was blocked.
It was blocked.
And the PAT is not good.
So with 1:33 left in the second quarter, it's 28 for Leo Hayes, 6 for FHS. But FHS has to be happy they were able to at least take this lead down a little, given the 28 unanswered points they had before. And we've got a Black Cat player down on the field again.
Yeah, you did not want to head into the half with a big goose egg on the board. So Cats at least happy to have some points up there.
Cats player is up, not the worse for wear, which, given our delay earlier, is lovely to see when the players are able to snap up.
And when we see the wide shot, you just saw the wide shot there a second ago. We have a few Fredericton legends on the center yard line on this side. We've got Terry McIntyre. There you see Terry McIntyre in the white hat. Beside him to his right, Bobby McIntyre, and to his left, Coach Jamie Edwards of the Fredericton Fleet here today. So big, lots of representation from the Fredericton football community here.
Well, it's a Fredericton football tradition.
Terry McIntyre, we were talking about how the FHS football program got started 40 years ago. Terry McIntyre's almost single-handedly kept the minor football program running in Fredericton for many, many years.
So FHS is going to kick off to Leo Hayes, and the big question for Coach Madsen is, can his defense hold Leo Hayes off? And I'm sure Coach Sturgeon's going to try and get as close as he can back to that 28-point lead that he was enjoying just minutes ago.
Oh, and timeout Cats, timeout Cats. So I'm not sure who called that timeout. It was not one of the players because they're ready to go. Must have been on the coaching staff. Saw something he didn't like. Looks like Coach Madsen is trying to get some instructions in. No, not sure.
I think head referee is just about to blow it in now.
Yeah. Cats kicker resetting himself. I believe that's Jaden Cornell.
And here we go. Good kickoff.
Nice low kick.
Taken cleanly by Leo Hayes.
Ooh, nice coverage. Nice
Phenomenal tackle on the play.
Nice tackle. Ooh, that was tricky. He held on. Ewan Elridge with the coverage and the tackle on that.
That's number 6 from Ewan Eldridge. Phenomenal defensive play. It's not often you can get the first defensive player up there being able to make the tackle, but it's going to be first down, Leo Hayes. 1:28 left in the second quarter.
Those open field tackles, very, very tricky. There's a lot of space for the ball carrier to move to, and it's tough to break down and make that tackle.
And just over the their own 30-yard line.
Whoa, FHS defense immediately bottling up
Big
the
snuff.
run by Braden Dupont.
For a loss of 2.5 yards. And bring up
Leo Hayes not successful. That dive play to the right-hand side. There's be about a 2-3 yard loss on the play, so it'll be second down and 13.
The Cats would love to get favorable field position here with a minute to go in the half. Leo Hayes taking their time snapping this ball, trying to use the clock to their advantage.
Looking to the left-hand side, wide open on the play, but quickly the Cats are able to snuff out that gain. It's going to be third down for Leo Hayes. 56 seconds left in the quarter. I would assume FHS would take a timeout here.
Great coverage by Michael Roach on that one to bring down Dax Lawrence.
I think there was a penalty on the play. It's been declined by FHS. That was holding.
Yeah, they'd rather allow the Lions to take the yardage and lose the down.
So time is stopped.
Oh, Leo Hayes setting in must be their punt squad. Must be their punt squad.
Oh, I would assume in this juncture wouldn't call it deep in their zone, but they're certainly not close to FHS side, and they've got, I don't see, oh, okay. So it's 3rd and about 9.
So one thing we occasionally remind football fans of, if you're not necessarily familiar with Canadian versus American football, if you're watching the NFL, they have 4 downs. We have 3 downs in Canadian football, which is why they are punting it on 3rd down. 3 downs for now. We'll see what the CFL commissioner
Time
does.
was running. Good punt by Leo Hayes.
Great punt.
Taken cleanly by the receiver from FHS. Down the sidelines, number 80 was the one who took that go. That's Gage Lonis. So with 34 seconds left, FHS is going to do their best to cut into that Leo Hayes lead.
First down for the Cats at the Lions. 52-yard line.
And I see the head referee doing lots of the hully-gully here. I'm not sure that we've got holding against Leo Hayes on the play. That's declined? Oh, it was be holding on the kickoff, so I don't understand this. They seem to be taking the ball back. But he pointed to Leo Hayes. Somehow it's declined. I don't understand why. Maybe it was going to be a re-kick based upon the call. So now FHS is scrimmaging just over the center yard line with 34 seconds left. Looking to the left-hand side. Deep ball.
Pass.
Oh, well covered on the play, but the FHS receiver almost was able to bring it in.
That's what we call a 50-50 ball. Good battle for it. Neither player able to bring it down, but both players jumped up. The official very astutely immediately waved off any indication of a penalty.
Well, that was certainly in basketball terms a jump ball on that play, but neither player was able to bring it in, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10. FHS certainly want to get a 1st down on this play.
Oh, reverse.
Triple
jerky.
reverse, looking for a still running, runs to the right-hand side.
Oh, man. This is crazy.
Doing a great job. Inside. Get to the out of bounds. It's out of bounds. 1st down, FHS.
Wow. Let's see that. Can we see that?
So
whole
while
play
that
again?
was
All right.
while that was exciting, I guarantee you that was not the play that was called.
No, it was supposed to be a pass. It was supposed to be a pass.
Trying for the
And sorry. Braden DuPont, who we've called numerous times here, gets a flat tire right there. He might have had the tackle.
big play for FHS. 1st down and 10, well into Leo Hayes territory, looking to the left-hand side. Ball's deep. Almost intercepted by number 4 from Leo Hayes, Calder Bolin, but not able to bring it in. 2nd down. 9 seconds left. And I'm not sure that there was a connection from the receiver to Mason Coffin, because it looked like he came inside where the ball went outside.
Nine seconds left. Probably enough for probably 2 plays, depending on how the first one goes. Probably 2 plays left in the half. So the Lions should have a prevent
Snap,
defense on.
left-hand side. They're looking for a hook and ladder. Oh, they were able to snuff that out. 7 seconds left. Let's look for a timeout from FHS.
I like the attempt there. I like the attempt. That was creative. Almost looked like a bit of a rugby play, honestly.
No, there's nothing wrong with a rugby play. No, it was a brilliant hook and ladder, and they were able to get a 1st down, and they still have time with the timeout.
Yeah, they did not use much time on that. I'm gonna.
So now they're 25 yards away. Last play of the quarter.
Oh, flag from the official. Yeah, I think. Yeah, they're talking about time. I think Coach Sturgeon believes more time should have come off the clock on that, because only 3 seconds came off.
Coach Sturgeon upset. I think he needs to understand that this is an FHS home game.
Coach Sturgeon's going to be upset no matter what's going on. It's just in his nature.
Well, the timekeeper's up with us, and no one would be more trustworthy than our timekeeper up here in the booth. So I think for all the protestations from Coach Sturgeon, he's not going to get any justice, or as far as he's concerned, on this play. So 8 seconds left.
They put time back on the clock for some reason.
I still don't think they're going to get more than one more play. 25 yards, FHS looking to put more on the board. Deep play down the middle.
That looks like it's
and
a
it could be a touchdown.
It is a
Touchdown, FHS. Coach Sturgeon will go wild on this one. Big play by FHS.
Jaden Cornell, I believe. Let's double check
watch
this on the replay.
replay.
I believe that's Jaden Cornell. Mason Coffin throwing the ball, of course, as we've seen all night. Deep center.
Surrounded by 3 Lions and still able to bring that down. Number 6.
Ewan Elridge.
Ewan Elridge, big play.
Sorry, Ewan and Jaden.
So FHS looking for the extra point. Leo Hayes disappointed with the result of that. FHS must be overjoyed that being down 28 to no score, they're able to come back and at least cut half of that deficit out before the end of the second quarter. They're going for 2 points on this play. Looks like an end around to the right-hand side. Could be there for the corner.
Oh.
I don't see the call. Leo Hayes looks like they were able to snuff that out.
Official saying he was forced out of bounds. So going forward on 2. Out of bounds. Yeah, the call is out of bounds.
So with 2 seconds left, I believe, we'll see this play trying to get that extra 2 points. Leo Hayes' defense was able to get it short, quickly telling the officials that he wasn't able to make it. 2 seconds left in the second quarter. Leo Hayes, 28. FHS, 12 points. We've got a barn burner in the 25th version of the North-South Bowl. We're going to have the kickoff. Then we'll have to have time. So please avail yourself of your beverage of choice, your snack of choice. We're going to take a little break at first half, and hopefully you'll join us for the second half of what turns out to be a quite exciting game tonight. Good kick on the play. Ooh, over the head of the Lion. Quickly taken up by number 81, Sam McCain. And the ball is down. Don't see any flags. That's it for the first half. So as we just talked about, it's 28 for Leo Hayes, 12. We're going to have a good break here. Justin, anything else we want to add, or we just say goodbye to everybody for the first half?
I think we'd be remiss if we didn't throw out a quick shout-out to our sponsors, which make this game possible. Sponsors make high school football happen. Andrew Craik of BMO Nesbitt Burns, Echelon Wellness, Beyond Behavioral Intervention, Wall Construction Services, Eastside Mario's, of course. Go to Eastside, get a great meal. Fitworks, Ben Thompson of Royal LePage Atlantic, Jay Wright Sales, The Veteran Farmer, Tim Hortons, True Foam, A to Z Rentals, almost did the American one there. Woo-hoo, close one. A to Z Rentals, and Kingswood. Thank you. You make football happen. So look, go have your favorite snack and beverage, and we will see you back here in a very short 13 minutes and 33 seconds.
And we're back. And thank you for your patience if you're back with us after a pretty exciting first half with Leo Hayes 28, FHS 12, but FHS was able to get a touchdown late in the second quarter. So we're all set in the third quarter as our harvest moon looks above us even further, and we're away. Ooh, a bit of a tough ball to get a handle, but FHS is able to make a little bit of yardage on that return of the kickoff, and we're all set to go. So first down and 10 for FHS. And still, I got to be impressed with the size of the crowd, not necessarily as large as we had at kickoff, but still very impressive at this juncture of the game.
There we go. There we go. I was down on the field. It's a night in October. It's cooling down as we go here.
So I'll warn you all that fair is fair. We've now got Malcolm doing play-by-play on the field. As we started with Gary being the FHS announcer, now we got Malcolm, who is your day-to-day Leo Hayes announcer. First down, end around for lots of room for FHS runner.
That'll be a first down.
Taken right away by the Leo Hayes player. I think it was
just shy of a first down.
Turn around, please, Leo Hayes, so I can see your number. It's at 14. Yes, it is.
Keenan Meesters.
So just shy, a little less than a yard for second down for FHS. Gives them all kinds of options. Ooh, high snap and a flag on the play. I would imagine it's either procedure or offside, which is not what Coach Madsen wants to see on a second and short play. That's procedure against FHS. Back 5 yards, down repeated with 11:03 left in the third quarter.
All right, so second and 6.
Looking left right away. Oh, it's
nice little
complete.
Catch. Nathan Brown.
If he holds on to it, that's a first down for FHS. Taking some free shots is number 95 from Leo Hayes, Sawyer Levy. But if you watch, it's a nice look-in pattern from FHS. Tries to cover out that zone. Had a little trouble making the handle, but the first down for the Black Cats. As you can see, look at that moon that we're able to see over the St. John River on BMO Field.
It is without a doubt a beautiful night for high school football in Fredericton.
And Youssef Karch wouldn't take as nice a picture as Baz did on that particular broadcast. It's pretty impressive what Aurora is able to bring you tonight for the North-South Bowl.
Ooh,
Quick
nice
flare pass out to the right-hand side. Not a lot of Lions in coverage. Big gap up the middle. Nice little dipsy doodle for a first down, Black Cats.
We are seeing some really great vision from the Cats runners tonight. That was Sebastian Lonis with sort of weaving to where he sees the open field. Beautiful run following the catch on that. And he is quick too.
So 3 nice first downs by the Black Cats to start the third quarter. 9:51 left. Ooh, another flag, probably another procedure on the Black Cats. And you'll notice how our on-field announcer from Leo Hayes was quick to talk about the penalty against the Black Cats on that play. You can't fault precision. It's just so impressive. It's first down repeated, 15 yards. Good snap. Flush to the right-hand side, looking to the sidelines, incomplete. But I'm sure Coach Madsen likes that better than a couple of the sacks that we saw in the first half. So smart move. And I don't know if we have a shot of Coach Madsen now, but he's wearing his jacket from when he played for the Black Cats.
Looking sharp.
And I hate to show my age, but Coach Madsen played for me when we were coaching for the Black Cats. Good snap. Looks downfield to the right-hand side. Wide open on the play. FHS receiver is close to a first down, but short. It'll be third down for FHS. But Black Cats doing a job of being able to find those little gaps in the Leo Hayes defense. Good play. I don't think it's much of a choice for the Black Cats. I don't think they're going to give up possession easily, so it looks like it's third down and 2.
Yeah, they're going to go for this. I mean, it's 2 yards. They're a third the way through Lions territory.
Look how Leo Hayes is on the line of scrimmage. Are we going to see one of those famous Black Cats end around plays?
Oh!
It was incomplete on the play, failure to gain.
Braden Dupont almost coming up with another pick six. If he caught that, he'd have been off to the races. But unfortunately for the Cats, Mason Coffin's throw was a little offline, intended for Sebastian Lonis, but it was just low and at its feet.
So failure to gain. It's going to be first down for Leo Hayes. Was there a penalty on the play?
No.
Oh.
No, but the alignment there is a tad confusing. There they go. The stick crew has got it right now.
So first down and 10, 8:25 left in the third quarter. Dive play for Leo Hayes.
Ooh.
Taken quickly by the Black Cats with a small.
Great backfield tackle by Austin
It's a
Hayter.
small loss by Leo Hayes. Black Cats defense starting to stiffen up.
Great
Big
tackle
on the
by
play.
Austin. Yeah, great job, Austin.
And Leo Hayes must hater that play.
We haven't had enough puns today, Ian. Thank you for sharpening our game.
Not enough third downs for puns. Big play out to the left-hand side. 2 Black Cats waiting for him. Short gain. It's going to be third down for Leo Hayes.
Lions relying heavily on Braden Dupont at this juncture in the game. Well, actually, throughout the game, but we're seeing a few consecutive plays sent in Braden's direction. So it is third down and 10 for the Lions, and they line up in punt formation. Bradley Moore back to punt, as we've seen him kick all day today. Line drive punt down the left-hand side, and it is going to be fielded. Ooh, close.
Taking his chances, Black Cats, but he's able to corral it just over the 32-yard line. Another flag on the play.
Late flag. I think this might be for late tackle. I was a little surprised that we didn't see a no yards flag on
Head
this
referee
one.
running over to get the ruling. Yeah, I think so. Players seemed to be already out of bounds before that, after the flag was thrown.
Yeah.
Let's see what the head referee tells us.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly
Rough
what it is.
play.
Oh, horse collar.
Oh, horse collar against
okay.
Leo Hayes.
Okay, so not a late tackle, but a horse collar. So that'll bring the ball up 15 yards. Ian, I'm noticing a difference in the music at this North-South Bowl than at our Reds games.
Well, you know, we've got a younger generation we're trying to entertain than what we run into the Reds. So we can't criticize. First down, Black Cats looking quickly to the left. Nice gap up the middle. Almost a first down on the scramble. Coffin's able to make a nice gain. Looks like he's got We'll give him, say it's a yard left, second down. 6:45 left in the third quarter. Now let's see if they take advantage of this short play to, oh, they're going to do play action. Coffin having a rough time. Interesting, there's flags all over the place. Let's see what the officials have to tell us.
Darius Gardner was the defender who made the
Let's
tackle.
see if we can see anything on the replay. Oh, I think it's a headshot.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be, and I'm not sure what we call it in the Canadian football now, whether it's spearing or targeting, but I doubt you're allowed to use the top of your helmet against another player's helmet.
No. And that is one of the great developments in football over the last 20 years. Tackling has become a much safer activity with the ubiquitous knowledge of how dangerous head contact can be.
And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you appreciate the fact that our counselor in question is able to use polysyllabic terms while we're talking about football. With 6:21 left, we're seeing the head referee talking to Coach Sturgeon, who I'm sure is not happy with this conversation. And I think he'll come back and say, who, us?
Again, look, Coach Sturgeon is... his default position is unhappy, so.
Even when he's up by 2 touchdowns.
Never satisfied. Yes, that's what it is, hit to the head.
And we're going to try real hard not to read his lips. Ooh, a big penalty now, taking it all the way to the 30-yard line of Leo Hayes.
That's got to be, so that's multiple, that's multiple penalties. They're stacking right there. That's got to be 2
Black
hit to the
Cats
heads.
bench has to be concerned and excited at the same time that their quarterback took a hit as he did, but huge penalty against Leo Hayes. First down and 10, 6:21 left in the third quarter.
Excited for the field position, no doubt.
Looking on the right-hand side, receiver looked like he might have had a chance, but it's incomplete. Good coverage by Leo Hayes. Second down.
Yeah, that looks like pass was, okay, we'll look at the replay here. I'm thinking pass was intended for Brogan Harper. I believe that's Brogan Harper there, well defended by Stone Deacon. Stone Deacon with the defense on the line side of the ball to render the pass incomplete. So 2nd and 10 for the Cats on the Lions' 30-yard line.
Good snap looking left.
Nice pass.
Balls to the corner, intercepted. So a lot of Cats hurrying fast to try and reduce this return. Big play. Number 4, Calder Boland, bringing that in for Leo Hayes. So Leo Hayes had to be really upset with that penalty, but they were able to recoup their field in great shape with that big interception. See, that's a dangerous pass to throw out to those flats if you don't have an obvious receiver there. And we've got one of the Black Cats players who is down on the field, feeling the worse for wear. We have a training staff working on it. Looks like his ankle or somewhere on the calf. So with 5:50 left in the third quarter, with still a gorgeous harvest moon looking down on BMO Field, we're having a great 25th anniversary of the North-South Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely great night for football. Beautiful out there on the field. Leo Hayes has been doing I'm gonna, look, Ian, as a defensive back, I'm gonna give a shout out. As a former defensive back, excuse me, I have not played football in many years now, but as a former defensive back, I'm gonna give a big shout out to the Lions defenders. They're reading. Mason Coffin is doing a great job at quarterback, but the defenders are reading him really well. And on multiple occasions here tonight, they have undercut his routes. And picked off balls that were maybe just a tad underthrown. And, of course, we had one return for a pick 6, and this most recent one returned for a significant gain. which was frankly, not too far from being a second pick six as well for a good distance. Fortunately, we had a couple of FHS players track him down and bring him, knock him out of bounds after a gain of, I'm going to conservatively say 70 yards, because I think it was down about on the 10-yard line where he intercepted that ball. So big return from Calder Boland on the Lions secondary.
So while we're waiting for the injured Black Cat to be assessed and be able to come off the field, I wanted to tell people, because of the proximity that we have to the Aiken Center on the BMO field, there was another contest going on with collegiate women's hockey, with Dalhousie taking on UNB Reds. And in overtime, UNB Reds were successful with a 2-1 win over Dalhousie. So well done to UNB Reds women's hockey. And actually, on the break, I took a look at, and the play was fantastic. Both teams were pretty impressive hockey. So we're back here at BMO Field. 5:50 left in the third quarter. 28 for Leo Hayes, 12 for FHS, and quite a change of fortunes for FHS is that they thought after that big penalty they were looking at another touchdown in their visor, and now all of a sudden with that interception, Leo Hayes is well into FHS territory. And looks like we've got the FHS player with assistance limping off the field, so it looks like an ankle injury.
Yeah, ankle, lower leg, possibly a calf, as you mentioned earlier. I saw the trainer.
Okay, and while surprisingly they're bringing players here, and we still don't have the player off the field. A little premature to set up. And I want to mention, and I apologize if anybody's a real soccer, or as they'd say in Europe, football fan, but if that was a soccer player, we would have 3 stretchers out to take this player, whereas football players are able, with a little help, come off with a mild ankle injury.
Just taking shots across the bow.
We're all set. First down and 10, Leo Hayes. Big motion. It's going to be a dive to the right-hand side. Good pursuit by FHS defense, taking him out of bounds. Just over the 40-yard line. Looks like it's about a 3-yard gain, so it would be 2nd and 7 for Leo Hayes.
Pushed out of bounds by Michael Roach. Doing a good job of getting him stemming the bleeding there. Yeah, there you go, Michael Roach.
So Caden Janou getting some new instructions from Coach Sturgeon on 2nd down. Looks like, no, it's an even set on either side of Janou. Or Janot, I'm sorry.
Caden.
Open on the play. Nice spin move by number 34 from Leo Hayes. Tage Kugel.
And again, Michael Roach bringing him down after he does a great little spin move to break away from the two cats defending him. Oof, this is why you got to get low and wrap up.
So given this is high school football, there's no speaker in the helmet of Caden Janot from Coach Sturgeon, so he comes quickly for instructions, and he's first down and 10, Leo Hayes. 4:45 left in the third quarter. Looking for the end around. FHS has him early. Oh, brought down by the shirt tail.
Austin Hayter again with the tackle.
Big loss on the play. 2nd down for Leo Hayes.
Bring down Sam McCain.
$4:20 left in the third quarter.
Ian, we've mentioned Austin Hayter's name a few times tonight. He's clearly a standout on the defensive side of the ball for the Cats.
And again, as we mentioned, Leo Hayes is learning to hater him even more.
Oh, that's a zinger.
2nd down, 29 on the play. Deep on the, wide open on the play. Looks like touchdown, Leo Hayes. If we can see this on the replay, I'd love to know how he got so open. It's 81, Sam McCain. FHS was playing zone, and nobody picked up the fact that he had a go route coming from the right-hand side. Touchdown, Leo Hayes.
Yeah, the middle deep third coverage defensive back right there. He just wasn't deep enough. He didn't. I think maybe he kept his eyes forward a little too much and have his head on a swivel. Didn't get back far enough, fast enough, and Sam was able to
Extra
just
point by Leo Hayes looks
squeak in
good.
behind him.
They are successful. So with 3:52 left in the third quarter, Leo Hayes 35, FHS 12.
So Coach Madsen on the sidelines, no doubt trying to figure out some solutions for this Leo Hayes multi-pronged attack. Let's not forget we have 2 defensive touchdowns from the Lions here. But even without those defensive touchdowns, they're still up in the lead. So we're going to need some better production from the Cats offense and from their defense if they're going to come back in this game. But, of course, Ian, there was plenty of football left. So 3 minutes and 52 seconds in the third, and the entire fourth quarter remaining to be played tonight.
Low kickoff from Leo Hayes. Taken cleanly by the Black Cats, looking for that gap. Zips out to the right-hand side, still going. Still going. Able to be brought out of bounds just over their own 40-yard line. They're going to scrimmage first down and 10. So I'm not sure you can tell in that all of our cameras are looking outside, but we've got a serious hully-gully going on in the broadcast booth. I'm not even sure anybody.
We got great vibes up here.
Anybody
Ian.
knows what a hully-gully is.
I have no idea what a hully-gully is, but I like the vibes.
Well, ask Baz. He certainly knows what a hully-gully is. Here we go. First down and 10, FHS. 3:37 left in the third quarter. Looks like a blitz. It's a blitz from Leo Hayes. Flushed out to the left-hand side. He's got lots of room running out here, but quickly, defensive player number 8, Bradley Moore, able to take him down out of bounds, and it's a loss on the play. Bradley Moore showing good speed coming after Coffin.
Yeah, that was not Coffin. That was Nathan Brown, the ball carrier.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Sorry for that.
But there was a lot of running for a loss of 2 yards.
Was Nathan Brown the quarterback?
No, Nathan Brown. I think it was a handoff.
I don't know.
Well, maybe I'm mistaken.
Yep, Nathan Brown's a quarterback.
Excuse me.
Wide open on the flare to the right-hand side. Taken down quickly by Leo Hayes. Looks like a good gain, but still short. Looks like a 3rd down and 8 for FHS. And given the change of personnel, I would presume that FHS is going to punt to Leo Hayes.
So we see Mason out of the game. I'm just looking for him on the sidelines. I don't see him on the sidelines. He's not on the field as a receiver, is he? So FHS trying to mix it up to make something happen here to get back in this game. So this is going to be a punt for the Cats.
Clean snap to the punter.
Line
Again,
drive down
low
the right.
line drive. Taken quickly by Leo Hayes. We should see a flag for no yards on the play.
I don't see a flag for no yards, but the officials have not been very tight on the no yards in this game. Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Don't fight me, Justin.
I just don't see the flag, Ian. I don't see the flag.
Well, they're not throwing flags. They're trying to keep it secret to test our knowledge.
Test our knowledge. They're just testing us, I guess.
They can't fool me. Good try, but they can't fool me. So just over their own 50-yard line, Leo Hayes is going to scrimmage first down and 10. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Dive to the right-hand side, looking for the sweep. Cut off by the Black Cats defense. And a host of Black Cats have surrounded now. It looks like a gain of about 6. Should be second down.
Keegan Harper was the first cat to get a hand on him, slowed him down enough for his teammates to come in and finish the job, bringing up second down.
So Malcolm, our Leo Hayes, an on-field announcer, getting our DJ to do a little bit of "We Will Rock You" here. I think there's a bit of Homer on this, but let's not be too accusatory. Second down. Oh, big play again.
Yeah, they got him. They got him. Oh, he's still driving though.
He's still short.
No, well, it's short, but he got
63 from Leo Hayes, claiming there's going to be a penalty on the play. Third down, the head referee tells us, but third down and about a yard. And from everything Justin tells us from experience from Coach Sturgeon, we can expect at least a running play, if not a passing play by Leo Hayes.
I mean, I would think they would go for this.
Well, they've got a big lead, and they're just in Black Cats territory.
And we got a little Gangnam style going here.
Caden Janot getting his instructions from Coach Sturgeon. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. The clock very much Leo Hayes' friend at this juncture of the match. There's our dive play to the left-hand side. Easy first down for Tage Kugel. Tage Kugel has been that much more of the mail carrier for Leo Hayes as we've progressed through the game. And let's see if I think they're going to be one more play in the third quarter.
Yeah, and they've just blown the play in, so there will be one more play in the third quarter before they switch ends. So balanced receiver set. He's looking right. Complete to Sam McCain. Brought down by a trio of Cats.
Big first down for Leo Hayes. So now they're going to change ends as that's the end of the third quarter. Scored 35 for Leo Hayes, 12 for FHS. So a big mountain to climb for FHS.
And while they have a bit of a walk to get to the other end of the field to line up. You kind of always hope that the end of the quarter happens at center field so they don't have to walk so far. It doesn't always happen like that. This could be a lot worse. They could down me on the 5-10 yard line, but they're about midway through opposition territory here, so from the 22 to the 22. But I'm going to take advantage to thank our sponsors, Andrew Craik, BMO Nesbitt Burns, Echelon Wellness, Beyond Behavioral Intervention, Wall Construction Services, Eastside Mario's, Fitworks, Ben Thompson, Royal LePage Realty, J. Wright Sales, The Veteran Farmer, Tim Hortons, True Foam, A to Z Rentals, Kingswood. Thank you for making high school football happen in Fredericton.
First down for Leo Hayes. Inside FHS territory. Early motion.
Oh, great tackle. Fantastic tackle. Number 80.
Tage Kugel again was the ball carrier. He's looking more and more dangerous every time he touches that ball.
He is. He's getting better as the game goes on. Gage Lonis with the fantastic tackle to bring him down, though.
FHS defense being tested again. Looking for the pass on the right-hand side.
Ooh,
nice catch. Taken back quickly. That was number 8, Bradley Moore. Corralling the ball. Good pass by Caden Janot.
Dax Lawrence. Dax Lawrence was the receiver on that. Was he not? Let's check this. 11? 11.
Oh.
Yeah. Great back shoulder one-handed catch to reel it in there and spin back around and keep going. You have to forgive us. Look, Ian and I are pros, of course, but we make mistakes sometimes. Rarely do we ever make mistakes, but it happens.
It's just the mothers have been giving us money to make sure that we're saying their babies' names many times as we can.
You've been getting money?
Ball down. Oh, over the head. That's incomplete. That's a failure to gain, is it not?
No, that was that brings up second down. No, excuse me. You're right. No, see there. Yeah, see, I made a mistake. You got it right.
Counselor.
Yeah.
Here come the judge. Here come the judge.
You got it. Turnover on downs. Cats taking over possession. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
And for all you loonies out there, we're going to take another shot of this gorgeous moon tonight. I can't tell you how gorgeous this is over BMO Field as it rises over St. John River. And we're all set with a little more than 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. FHS behind now, 35-12 for Leo Hayes. Setting up with the end around to the left-hand side. Lots of Lions waiting to... I don't know that's enough to say it's a pride of Lions, but it's certainly more than one Lion waiting for that tackle.
I think you can call it a pride. You can call it a pride of Lions.
Oh, the real pride of the Lions is the fact they have such a lead at this juncture.
Yeah. Demonstrating why they are undefeated as of yet on the season.
Second down for the Cats. Looks like about 14 yards they're going to have to go to gain a first down.
Yeah, this is a pretty critical down here for the Cats. They needed a lot of yards. And they're going to
had a tough time.
Bobble the handoff, and they're lucky that Leo Hayes did not recover at that juncture.
It's going to be third down and deep for FHS.
The Cats are going to have to punt this and hope to turn it over quickly following that. The snap was off to Nathan Brown's left side, and he wasn't able to reel it in. So you're going to see the Cats punt squad come out.
Third down and long with 8:55 left in the game. And as you can see, if you look at the banner, it's 35 for Leo Hayes Lions, 12 for the FHS Black Cats on this 25th anniversary of the North-South Bowl, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Thanksgiving weekend, harvest moon above the field.
Third and very long from the Cats' 11-yard line. The punter is standing in his own end zone, so he's going to want to make sure that he catches this. Oh, and it's going to be an offside. It's an offside. I think that's against the Leo Hayes, though. No. Well, let's see how they call it, but I think it's a penalty against Leo Hayes for offside. Oh, maybe it's on FHS?
Procedure.
It's on FHS. Okay.
They'll decline that. Oh, no, I guess they can.
No, they can't. It just pushes
They
it back
blow it
5
up
yards.
before. Oh, but with the player taking a knee, I was wondering why you couldn't decline. Third down again, 5 yards back.
There you go.
And again, they take the knee for a field position. So that's another 2 points for the Lions.
37-12 Lions. 8 minutes, 33 seconds left of the fourth quarter.
So with 8:33 left in the match, I think how this works is Leo Hayes takes this first down and 10 from their own, I was going to say 35-yard line.
Yep, and you are spot on.
So we thank the rest. We also need to thank the coaches. Without the coaches, they dedicate hours and hours to the game.
So the Black Cats have 8 minutes and 30 seconds to see if they can cut down into this significant Lions lead. Quick run out to the left-hand side. Lots of Black Cats to stop them from the progression. It was number 4 from the Black Cat. Santiago Alexander was the first Black Cat to meet up with him. It's going to be second down and a loss for Leo Hayes. I mean, when it's the Lions versus the Black Cats, I'm surprised they don't call it the Feline Bowl.
You know what? I did always wonder, you know, when they were picking the mascot name for the Lions, why they picked a cat? I don't know. I guess Leo Hayes. I guess that's why.
Or they were looking for a reason to put a K in the front of the nickname. I have no idea.
I don't know. Because you already got the cats, the Black Cats, right? I don't know.
Well, given it's yellow and black, they wanted something that was a little more aggressive. Pass down the middle. Nice screen pass. Lots of blocking. Big gap on the play. And he
Wow,
could
he
go
breaks through.
all the way. No! Just stopped short in front of the 5-yard line. Big play by Leo Hayes.
Bradley Moore, I think he would have been happy with the touchdown, but he was pretty pumped about that run. Given
Huge
the flex to his teammates on the sideline as he runs back into the middle of the field. Look at this.
A huge effort.
Yeah. Can we see that one more time to get his number? Because I think we got to shout out that defensive player there.
Never giving up on that play.
He is gone. At this point, it's amazing he was caught. Look at him go. 47. Ben Mercer. What a run. What a run, Ben. That was impressive.
First down for the Lions. It's another run again. Looks like Black Cats defense have him on a loss. Again, that was number 34 for Leo Hayes, Tage Kugel. Or Tag Kugel. I'm not sure if it's Tage or Cal.
Great point. I just assumed Tage. We apologize if we're mispronouncing it.
Mrs. Kugel, give us a call if we've been ruining the first name of your son.
We take criticism very well.
6:25 left in the game. I don't think the folks for the Sticks really understand how they're supposed to be set up, but it is second down. Tage Kugel again. Looks like he's got a touchdown. Let's look for the signal. Officials are saying he's short.
Yeah, so that'll bring up first down.
Referee's telling us it's third down.
Third down. Oh, because it's goal. That's why the Sticks are not. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's why the down sticks weren't up there, because they started off being a goal. Yeah. So it looks like a yard left for Leo Hayes to add to their lead. Black Cats have literally their back to the wall.
Back to the wall of the BMO Center Fieldhouse. Yeah. 1 yard to go. I think we're going to see the Leo Hayes Jumbo Squad come in. The Leo Hayes version of the Jumbo Squad. We are talking about high school kids. I don't know how many Jumbo players they have. And it's going to be a timeout. Leo Hayes. So Coach Sturgeon and Coach Gervais bringing their players back in. Coach Sturgeon just wants to run through the play. And you know what, Ian, this is one thing I haven't taken note of yet in this game. Does Coach Sturgeon call the offensive plays for this team?
It certainly looks like it, because the amount of times that Caden Janot would come back on every play and coach to Coach Sturgeon, I mean, I would presume that he's taking care of whatever happens on the offense.
Because I believe Coach Jeff Taylor sends in the offensive plays for the
Absolutely,
Reds, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So at third down and goal, Lions are a yard away from putting up another 6 points on this North-South Bowl. 5:26 left in the game.
And
play.
it's in.
Touchdown!
Lions. The anticipation on that play was palpable.
Oh, and as you can see, there was a change of personnel. Dax Lawrence was playing quarterback on the play.
Yeah, interesting how Leo Hayes is mixing up the quarterback position at this point in the
So
game.
before the attempt for the extra point, it's 43-12. Leo Hayes' favor.
Oh, what's he going to do? Is he going to hit the field house? Drum roll.
Kick is up.
Low.
Oh,
No.
just barely.
He got the
but
point.
he does get the extra point.
He got the point, but he...
So Leo Hayes' sideline is excited with Leo Hayes having 44 points, but I have to tell you, your broadcasting crew is disappointed that they were only able to get just over the bar. But then again, at this juncture of the play, you want to make sure you're conserving your energy for your next match.
No, you got to.
So with 5:22 left in the game, Leo Hayes has 44 points. FHS 12.
Wouldn't it be great wouldn't it be a great story though if you're one of these high school kids and you kicked it over the field and the ball, you lost the ball? What if you lost the ball? And then you could say, man, I kicked it so hard I lost the ball. That'd be a great story.
I'm not sure we've been able to impart the tradition of being able to hit the roof of the BMO field, given these two teams rarely play on this field.
Well, hopefully these kids all come up and play Reds football in the next couple of years, and we can tell them all about it.
Again, a line drive kickoff, fielded cleanly by FHS, looking for that gap, heading out to the sidelines, taken quickly by Leo Hayes. Number 8, Bradley Moore. Once again, we're saying Bradley's name a lot on defense. Now, I want to know if Pat Murphy's name is on the Leo Hayes defense, but certainly nobody died on this one.
No, it is always a good time hearing the old ballad of Pat Murphy, though. Oh, FHS with a last-minute substitution. And officials blowing the play. Oh, and Leo Hayes with a very late substitution. Ooh.
And FHS hoping that they can get Newfoundland spirits to move them on further. Dive play off to the right-hand side, taken quickly by Leo Hayes. It's going to be second down. 54, it was the tackler Ryan Wilson for Leo Hayes.
Oh, now we have the this young singer Taylor Swift. Ian, have you heard of her? She's quite famous. Has a few songs out.
No, but given 4:40 left, FHS wants to be swift to get this play back in.
They certainly want to shake off the first part of this game.
We apologize to everybody.
No, I don't apologize to anybody. Not on this one.
Looking deep to the right-hand side.
Wide open.
Nice catch by FHS. Short of the first down.
Yeah, well covered by the Lions. That was 15. Ryan Clark, the receiver on. 82. Michael Lounsbury, the receiver on that one, I believe. Yeah, let's double check this. Lounsbury.
So it's third down and looks like about 2 yards to see if FHS can continue on this drive.
Yeah, Lounsbury.
Big change of personnel on the play.
Yeah. Now we're going to see FHS's jumbo squad. They're not going to. That's not their punt squad, I hope. No. Is it? Let's find out. Okay, so the Leo Hayes is going to drop back Keenan Meesters to punt in case this is what they do.
I can't imagine why FHS would
why
want
would
to
they
punt on
punt?
this play, but there's a wall of Lions waiting for this play.
Yeah. So they have one player back just in case it's a punt. They do have a punter. Their punter in. FHS does have their punter in there, but I really hope that this is not a punt.
And they do punt it away. It's going to be no yards on this play if they stay up.
Yeah, there was absolutely.
They're able to take out the Lions out of bounds, and sure enough, there's a flag down on the ground.
Yeah, but I mean, so you're going to be a net of 10 yards, 15 yards max.
3:23 left in the game. Big lead by Leo Hayes Lions with 44, FHS 12. And if you haven't caught it yet, there's an amazing Newfoundland theme that's been bring to the end of this game.
The great province of Newfoundland hosted the Canada Games this year, so they're certainly in the sports vernacular at the moment.
First down and 10, Leo Hayes, 3:21 left in the game. Dive play.
Oh, a few broken tackles, great little run, but FHS has got to work on that tackling at the line of scrimmage.
Tage Kugel once more is the ball carrier. Able to do about a 6-yard gain, second down.
Otherwise known as the longest 3 minutes in sports.
Second and 4, Leo Hayes. Balanced receiver set out of the gun, as we've seen for the most part this evening.
Running play to the right-hand side, fumble on the play.
Bobbled handoff. Did FHS come up with the ball?
I don't
No.
see anybody indicating. It's probably regained by a Leo Hayes player. Looks like it's third down.
The handoff intended for slot back Espar Kabanga. Excuse me, I think he was playing out of the running back position. Espar Kabanga unable to squeeze that ball. The handoff from Caden Janot. And Leo Hayes lines up in punt formation. The snap is low, but the punter is able to pick it up and get it off. Caught in the air and tackled immediately. Caught in the air by Gage Lonis. Brought down pretty quickly by the Leo Hayes cover squad. Was that Calder Boland, Ian?
That's right.
Calder Boland, yep.
That's a popular tackle right in front of the Leo Hayes bench.
Let's see some dance moves.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left for the Cats. Hope is running thin here for the hometown FHS Black Cats.
What, Leo Hayes not hometown?
FHS is the home team. Sorry, home team, I guess. Hey, we're on the south side of the river, I guess. Hometown, home team, both works. Ooh, nice little toss there.
End around again to the left-hand side. First player once again is Bradley Moore for Leo Hayes.
Isama Jude, the ball carrier for the Cats on that one, taking a nice little toss handoff instead of a more conventional handoff into the belly.
So the clock not being FHS's friend at this juncture.
I have been very impressed all night with the Cats' ability to toss the ball back and forth. Generally, you kind of avoid that because it does create an additional element of risk. But FHS has not once bobbled a toss, either on a trick play or on a sweep or anything like that. Good fundamental football.
Looking to pass on the left-hand side deep, but it's
a duck.
The passing arm was obstructed by a Leo Hayes line. It's going to be third down.
Rush, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's a little late for FHS to rush to the field, but they're going to do their best. .205 left in the game. FHS set to punt the ball away.
Ooh, Leo Hayes almost blocked that punt. And, FHS doing a great job backing off that ball to avoid the no yards penalty, but they still get the flag out, so that is going to be a no yards penalty.
I think that's at least the third of the fourth no yards penalty we've seen here.
Yeah, you know what? That no yards, it's a tricky one to avoid, and we see it tricky. We see a lot of no yards penalties at the higher level too. You know, I don't know if it's something that they don't practice enough. We just see a lot of no yards penalties. Certainly, you know, in the AFL and the Atlantic Football League, which is what Ian and I typically work, and we've seen a number of them here today at the North-South Bowl.
Officials having a conference here with 1:55 left in the game.
So just so that you know, football fans, we hope to make this an annual tradition where the North-South Bowl is hosted here at BMO Center Field, just bringing together the whole Fredericton football community. And we hope, we're not sure why you're watching, whether you have know somebody on the field or just a big fan of local football, but we hope you join us year after year for this game, which is going to happen and generally happens in October of every year between Leo Hayes and FHS. So thank you for joining us tonight, and well, I guess we hope to see you, if not tomorrow night during the Reds football game between the UNB Reds football and the Dalhousie Tigers, certainly next year at next year's North-South Bowl.
First down and 10 for Leo Hayes on their own 45. Trying the end around on the left-hand side. Taken down quickly and a big loss. Number 52, Austin Hayter. And again, we've seen Austin's name a lot tonight.
Yeah, Austin's been a standout on the FHS defensive side of the ball for sure.
And I'm not sure that we had a chance to tell you, but on that punt play, while it was no yards against FHS, it was a rough play against Leo Hayes, and that's why they're so far into their own end. On just the nose of the football on their own 41, Leo Hayes is scrimmaging 2nd and 14.
Tage Kugel got away with a hold on that last one, I think.
Got a run to the right-hand side of Leo Hayes. 25, the ball carrier, big gain, and has a first down, Leo Hayes.
Big first down by Espoir Kabanga. Espoir Kabanga with a big first down.
And as our Francophone fans would say, Espoir delivered on the hope of a first down.
He sure did. Extinguishing the hope, if you will, of the Black
Espoir
Cats.
is hope, is it not?
Extinguishing the hope of the Black Cats.
Okay,
you got to let me finish the sentence. We have a comment online. We'll get that to you after this play. So the Lions lining up, as we've seen all night, balanced wide receiver set out of the gun, and it's going to be a handoff.
On to the left-hand side. Snuffed quickly by the... see if he got the first down, because he didn't have to go very far.
Bilal Adelbi, the ball carrier on that one.
It'll be second down for Leo Hayes with less than a minute left in the game.
Oh, there we go. Ian, I can't get over the quality of this paper. This paper is fantastic up here that the FHS game coordinator staff provided for us. The pages slide so seamlessly back and forth.
Second down and 10 for Leo Hayes. 38 seconds left in the game. And again, we've got an end around on the right-hand side, waiting for the defensive backs from FHS, and they're able to bring him down. Again, no gain.
Small loss, actually. Small loss on that one. Bringing up 3rd and 11.
I would imagine the referee's going to blow this in. Time is now running.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point with the score the way it is, 20 seconds left, officials will just let it run, removing any potential last-minute drama. Leo Hayes with the ball, and I'm not sure we'll see any more plays.
Well, if any, they've got to snap it, and I think they'll just do a kneel, and that'll be the match. Time's expired. That's it.
There we go.
That's the game. End at the end of the North-South Bowl for the 25th year. Leo Hayes Lions victorious with a score of 44. FHS Black Cats 12. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to Aurora Productions for doing a magnificent job. Thank you, Justin Wise. And we hope that you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Wishing you a great Thanksgiving weekend. Take care.